bag.
Without letting them know what we're talking about.
Good. What do you mean?
You might be bald, but you're still super sexy.
Uh-huh.
Not always the case. Felt compelled to compliment you. Then she sent a video call. It was like Miss Video Call.
Ooh.
FML. That.
The guy got so mad. He's like, why'd you screenshot my picture? You want me to show you guys a picture of who the person is?
Please. Bizloke again. You think Bizloke is the God? And he goes like this. This is the real God. Even worse, fam. There's not even a couple of people who are just like, you know what I mean, just groove. Everybody has their phone out, fam.
Because I'm not gonna say which DJ.
Are you talking about Rennie?
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say which DJ.
Put a name on the bullet. Cutie. I didn't know Cutie Natural was Friday's son.
Oh yeah, address that.
Yo.
You acting
Y'all
like
play
I was
footsies
trying to
right
make an
there?
advance or something.
Also, it's kind of systemic.
Ooh. He just had to fuck.
You're right on the nose with it, fam. You don't have to have a body.
But here you can beat a body and they're still gonna make fun of you for your accent.
Hold on, brother.
Hold on. Why is Drake's ops my ops?
We love hip-hop.
So he stopped. Why wouldn't he go in my DM and say that?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're hearing from both sides?
That's crazy.
Possibly.
No,
1, 2, 1, 2.
I
what?
only
Oh,
hear
we
it
love-
on one still.
He's doing it on We
That's
Love.
all good.
He was on the YouTube channel.
Oh, just on the YouTube? That ain't
Yeah.
shit.
That's actually the most shit.
That ain't
It's
shit.
way more important than Instagram.
No, Instagram, I think it'd more affect me.
Really?
Instagram is more visible, low key.
Yeah, it's like more visible. That's more, no one's always going into your comments to see. You know what I mean?
Okay, so before we get to our pre-topic and without revealing what we were actually talking about, more powerful comments, Instagram or YouTube, because YouTube to me gets out to more people in comparison to like our Instagram videos.
Nah.
But like I do understand when I do post some stuff on the gram that I haven't, because I don't use the gram.
Yeah.
I'll use it for some clips, but I put out mad clips on YouTube that I don't put on the gram that to advertise that it's there, and it does what it does.
Yeah.
Right? But if I do post it on the gram, now people are acting like, yo, why did you say that? And it's like, fam, I said that like 3 days ago. I'm just posting it on the gram. So is it really like that, fam?
Well, look out. You guys had to tell me something about someone saying something on YouTube, right? Like I give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like I'm not going in the comments of YouTube to see someone say he doesn't pay his employees.
Oh, well, there.
You know what I'm saying?
There
Like,
it
yeah,
is.
That's on the
cocksucker.
bag.
Without letting them know what we're talking about.
Good. What do you mean? Good. You didn't get paid because you're an idiot. Now, but what I can say is if you done it on Instagram now, my daughter would have seen it. My mom would have seen it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Man's
My
writing bare
homie,
notes.
well, are you scared? Because you know, if you put it on Instagram, I know who it is. Like we can now figure it out, tag you, and then whoop your ass.
Tag you and bag
right?
you.
And tag you and bag you. Right? You don't want to do the internet thing with me, buddy.
In GTA.
Right? You don't want to do the internet thing with me, buddy.
But I do think the Instagram comments are more powerful because
Damn right.
you could share it.
You can share it.
You know what I mean? On
Yeah.
YouTube, it's more like it's more difficult to like take this and bring it to another platform and da da da. Like, yeah, you can screenshot it. Da, da,
yeah,
da, but
like YouTube. Come on, bro.
Instagram, you can take a comment and put it on your story
Weak.
front page. Like, look at what this nigga said.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dusty
exactly.
doesn't do this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you would have more of a ripple effect, I feel.
Yeah, and on Instagram, it's easier to check who the profile of the person is.
Exactly.
Because you could see like their Instagram profile if it's not private,
Yeah.
and their Facebook possibly.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you have limited information. Right?
Yeah, you're
They'll
like,
have like a page that they don't post videos, so
Post
it's like you
videos,
don't even
like,
get to see what they look
you're
like.
mad. You're in
You
your
know what I'm saying?
emoji.
Yeah,
I found out and I found out a couple of who my trollers were, right? And it was like, oh, whatever, bro.
Well, from the gram or from seeing
Oh,
them
no,
on
they
YouTube?
stepped it up. They went to what's that called? Snapchat. They stepped it up.
They hit you on Snap.
They hit me on the snap, bro. Like, yo, I want to rent a car. I'm like, what?
Oh, they hit you up.
Yeah, they want to rent car.
Man, they're trying to set you up on the car detailing side of things. That's how you know Toronto is a bad mind city. It's like, this guy's trying to have an honest business. Like, yo, let me get my car detailed, fam.
Yeah, but bro,
Then,
man,
you know, they're
come in there to
sliding.
get beat up, bro. Beat up in such a way. I lock the doors on that.
How much for some tents, fam?
Yeah, come
We're
true.
trying-
And I'm there like, yeah, come true, fam. When you come through, a bunch of bag of niggas sitting there waiting for your ass.
Oh, man.
The fuck?
Okay, so one last thing before we get to our actual pre-topic, right? Craziest message that you've received even before or even post being on this podcast?
Yo, Nacho, send me my phone. I got one recently,
Oh, you
and
got
I
a
think
new
this
one?
is a good
Oh,
one.
you're
yes.
getting them now?
I got a couple. I'm
You're getting them now?
getting some of them from the Lancaster content, low key. Respect.
Fresh out the box.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay, so while Czar's looking for that, anybody have any other
Like
ones?
related to the podcast or just in general?
In general, related to the
Like
podcast,
as of lately?
just period.
A troller?
I have 8 years
Oh
of
my God.
of shit stored, so I can give you something from 8 years of podcasting. Give me something.
Mine's not really crazy, but it's just I thought it was funny. You might be bald, but you're still super sexy.
Uh-huh.
Not always the case. Felt compelled to compliment you. Then she sent a video call. It was like Miss Video Call.
Ooh.
FML,
Oh, you a sex symbol now.
FML, that was an accident. I just got a kitten and he stepped on my phone.
Oh, it was
Well,
the kitten.
and then the
That's
next day, I think I'm in love. That's it.
Wow.
But shout
Who's
out
this
to
girl?
her.
Can I see her?
Don't say no name. Don't say no
I
name.
won't do that.
Her profile's not even open. It's just like a white thing. No.
I just trying to flex. It's not even the topic.
I know. We were trying to hear what's the hate mail.
Okay, you want hate?
Well, yeah, I want to say hate mail.
Interesting.
Mirror man's talk to Shotties at the DM.
Yeah, that's easy, bro.
I didn't talk to
I
her,
get
but
back peer bitches off of
Oh,
the
you
show.
left her on red, bro.
I didn't. Yeah, it's in the request.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I was
could-
like, I don't know. Okay, let me find like a bad one.
She's watching
Okay,
right now.
one hate because the content I do, I don't normally get hate stuff
Okay.
from it.
They're not hating on.
Yeah, that I hate it. I guess pure love, I get. You know what I mean? But one
I
time,
did a shoulder
No,
shot
behind
for
the scenes,
people in the audience.
behind the scenes, a man number hate.
well, no, since I joined the podcast,
Man
niggas,
number hate.
but the content that I do,
Yeah.
my demographic is 70% women. bro.
Women, yeah.
So like, I don't get hate on my content still. But since I joined the podcast, yeah, so there are some
You
niggas
getting hate?
hating.
Are you getting like DM?
No, I don't get DMs though.
Okay,
But
I
one
get
DM I
DMs,
did
bro.
get because I DJ'd something for this girl or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And then one of her friends were there. I ended up meeting her. We ended up exchanging Instagrams. I guess she was kind of interested in me. I didn't know that she had a man.
Oh man.
So the man starts crashing out. Oh, I'm gonna find out where your events are. Da da da. You think that's my shotty? Right. I'll die about that. But this is that.
Whoa.
That's my ball.
I'm like, yo, like, dude, like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Fam.
Yeah, you
like,
do.
because at that point, we only followed each other. So like, a random nigga just comes crashing out in your
Oh,
DMs.
shit.
I'm like, yo, which shotty is he talking?
So
Like,
he's watching her thing, like,
Yeah.
follower.
yeah, he's
on
watching literally
That's insecure.
on some weird shit.
Oh, he's crazy.
I'm like, yo, like, you're gonna have to give me some more information because like,
he goes, Tanya.
there's pure shotties in the world, fam. You know,
And then what he said, the girl's
He's
name.
like, oh, you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
Wow.
Oh, so he was watching you in the corner from that night. Yes.
Yeah, but nothing came from that.
Keep spinning them records, nigga.
Yeah. I get like fucking, oh, I'm Biz Loke's cousin.
What?
I was like, what? I'm like, what? They're like, you told me you're a fuckboy. I'm like, how can Biz Loke tell you I'm a fuckboy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
We've
why?
never met.
Right? But yeah, like, no, the random know each other, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I want to borrow, I need to rent a car. Come to this area.
What?
Yo, and I'm like, I'm coming.
My-
I start calling, bro. What are you calling me for? I'm like, yo. Then it dawned on me. I was like, I know who my troller is. I won't even say their name now, but I'll say their name, BTS.
Jesus.
I figured it out, bro. And I was like, and then I was like, they're calling me all these foul names, right? So I'm like, okay, so if I'm these foul names, why are you trying to call to be in a man's car?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I said, whatever.
You put an Apple tag on that bitch.
Yeah, bang. So now I'm like, show me your face. They send me a picture. It's on the snap. They sent me a picture. And you know what I did? Screenshot it. And he's like, the guy got so mad. He's like, why'd you screenshot my picture? You want me to show you guys a picture of who the person is?
Please. Not even behind the scenes. I want to see.
Up.
I just want to, we're not going to reveal it, but I just want to know who it is in my brain for the rest of the podcast.
Should we guess? Should we guess the archetype?
I know it's a black guy.
It's
for
a black
sure.
I'm gonna go fat, black, 45.
Oh!
Wow.
Whoa, you're almost there. You're there. You're there, dog.
warmer.
You're there,
Like,
dog.
that's not like a D's black dude, you know?
You're there, dog.
He's got
There.
self-esteem issues.
Yo,
You gotta be fat to post some shit like that.
yo, man, yo. Find it.
Send it.
That's kind of what I imagined, but like
Hold
no
on,
beard.
Hold on.
But look at the beard. Man has like all
What's
these
going
cuts,
on?
all these cuts and shit in it. Fucking, I'm like, these niggas is weird out here, bro.
I'm trying to figure out if I know this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm showing everybody who this person is.
Natural, pass the natural.
Can't let that camera see.
Buddy, whoever you are, we're
You're a
passing your picture
weirdo.
around right
You're
now.
a weirdo, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a super weirdo. But I know who you are now. So when I see you on the road and we butts your ass.
Mad.
I
Imagine
don't
that
want to hear no
existence.
crying.
Imagine that
Calling me all these
existence
foul names.
where you're such a net banger, or you have so much time on your hands
I'm good at what I do.
that you're
though.
hitting people up like that you watch on TV or on
Yeah.
your phone. And you're taking the time out of your day to be like, oh, I don't like you because of this. Oh, watch when I see you because of this. Like, fam, like, get a job.
It's scary though. It's scary though, bro. Because it's like, you have that time?
And we're not, no disrespect to us, but we're not even on that level of fame where
Yes,
it's like,
sir.
Honestly.
like we're
Leave
John
me-
Lennon
yeah,
or
bro,
something.
leave me
Like,
alone.
Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
it's just like,
you probably get wild DMs.
Okay, so I'll give you my wild DM story, and then we'll get to our actual pre-topic that I have for us
now
here.
you know who it is though.
I'm so glad to know who it is. Even though I don't know who that is.
This.
But with me, the craziest one I got, and I told the story years ago, I got a gun flashed in my DMs.
Oh, that's crazy.
It wasn't even actually the DMs. It was on a feed, and I was tagged.
I
So
know
see
exactly
it
who you're
in the
talking
DMs,
about.
Okay.
yeah.
From an artist
Yeah.
who used to have a little buzz in the city, but this buzz died out after he went and crashed out. Okay, so
Very
I'm giving you
quickly.
guys some
Very
specifics
quickly.
that you guys
I think
can-
he's back though, low key.
a little bit.
I seen
but-
him doing a video at Reed.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
baiting it out.
Enough hints. Right? But this was a way to get my attention
Mm.
so that they can get an interview. Right?
Very.
Basically, the person had a video of a smiley with a smiley face on in the Youngsterdam where we used to record the podcast because it's a public place.
Oh, shit.
And they're like, "You think Bizloke again? You think Bizloke is the God?" And he goes like this. This is the real God. And he flashes the laser on his
Yeah,
gun.
infrared.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm tagged in this post and I'm thinking to myself, so this is supposed to get you an interview?
Interview?
Yeah. That's
I'm
the
supposed to
opposite.
have you
opposite
sitting
of the
beside
facts.
me?
Yeah, he was like, no, this is my homie who just giving you a little bit extra, but you more time to want to get an interview going on, and I'll give you freaking a pound of weed and this and that. And I was like, nigga, no, I don't ever want you anywhere
Yeah.
near me, bro.
This is kind of related to what you were saying, but recently I was like binging old We Love Hip Hop interviews, and it really was like that spot. It still is, but I feel like the aesthetic and everything in that time, like I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
the YG interview with like Houdini and Burna Bands.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like this was like, it had like a legendary aura back in the day. I even
Yeah.
remember. And it's still, the interviews are still good.
no, there was a lot of shit that happened in that spot, bro. Holy shit. But listen, enough about our crazy incidents. I have something that kind of made me sad. Okay.
What do you mean?
I was looking at, and you were actually there, DJ Natural Wave. All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So the event that you were at, that you were posting pictures from,
Oh,
made me sad.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
So I'm gonna show
What
you
happened?
guys something from the Mariah the Scientist after party.
At a
You were
more?
there? You were
Okay.
there?
Yeah.
Hey, you
Yeah. I
white
seen
people, bro?
Natural posting.
I went with a shot to you. Like,
Fuck your shotty. Fuck your
Loud, bro.
shotty. I'm trying to get out there and get some shotty.
No third wheels allowed.
No,
Okay.
bro.
So I'm gonna play this.
I'd fade off. Sorry, I'd fade off. As soon as I get that, fade off.
So I'm gonna play this video here, and let me show you why I'm sad.
Yeah.
Okay. So watch her with the phone. Okay. She goes to the crowd. What do you see here in the crowd?
Yo.
Pure phones.
And
But as an artist, it looks fire when like you see all these white
Lights.
lights pointing
Yeah,
at
yeah,
you. It
it's
looks
lights.
fire.
Yo, Friday, this is not anything new, bro. Any single concert you go to, you're gonna
What are
see
you- what
a
are you mad
wave
about
of
right now,
flashing
brother?
lights, and it's usually the phone recording.
Okay, so and listen, I know this is not new, but like at every single event, like there's nobody in that place who doesn't have their phone up. So nobody's actually just taking it in. They're taking it in for later. I'm not giving you guys a new concept, but I think it's getting even worse, fam. There's not even a couple of people who are just like, let me just groove. everybody has their phone out, fam. That's an idiot thing, bro.
The newer generation, we know how to groove while we're recording.
Multitasking.
It's not that
Because
hard.
like, yeah, you're still watching it and enjoying it. You just have like something in your hand while you're and you're not doing it for the whole time. You take a little video and then you put your phone in your pocket and enjoy the rest of the show.
Really?
Type shit.
Because I'm seeing a lot of this for like a long space of the song. And when you're doing this, are you doing this at the same time, or are you checking to? And I for the people in the audio audience, I moved away from the phone. Or are you looking at the concert through the box?
You look at it through the phone to make sure you have the good shot, and then like, and yeah, then you know, but it's not even that, you know, you're doing your things.
So is it because I'm old?
Yeah. Because to be honest,
Give you that one.
when you said you were sad,
I'm gonna give you that one, though.
when you said you were sad about the event, I was sad about Mariah the Scientist's whole experience in
what?
Toronto.
Why?
Why?
Because there was a TikTok that went viral because this was after her concert. I was gonna go to her concert because like she has some songs that I rock with, but her concert was mad. It was like $3 bills. I'm like, only like 2 songs.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So a video went viral. She has a song. It's called like something in Toronto, like Halloween, so like Christmas into like some shit, like, but it references Toronto. You know what I mean? So she tried to sing it while she's in Toronto at her concert. And then she stopped halfway. She was like, "Wait, you niggas don't know the song?"
Damn.
She's like, "Hold on, this is awkward." And then she tried to play it off and stuff. And then like she kind of moved on. So then everyone in the comments is like, "Yo, Toronto takes the L for this. How do you guys not know the song and you guys are from Toronto, blah, blah, blah." Okay, so move on to the after party. I go there with my shawty, and shout out to the DJs in Toronto. I just think they chose the wrong DJs for this venue because I'm not going to say which DJ.
Are you talking about Rennie?
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say which DJ.
Put a name on the bullet.
Yo, yeah, dog, say the name, dog.
I'm not going to say
How many
which
DJs
say
were
the
there? How many
name,
DJs were there?
Rennie was there. Jordy Orr was there. Jordy Orr did a good job.
Okay, so not talking about Jordy Orr. Okay, who else?
But there's a few. I don't remember who else is there.
Go check the flyer.
Yo, I'm there with my
Already.
shawty. So like, yo, man's going from like a new new Sexy Red to like Nelly Dilemma to like fucking like a one weird soca track. Then he's going back to like some new rap. They just bring. I'm like, yo, like everyone's just looking around, like, yo, like it's like musical whiplash
Say
happening.
the madam thought it was apartment 200.
Literally.
Definitely talk about Rennie. Bro.
No, bro. Yo, so like, I could tell the DJ.
I got you.
The DJ was used to like the more like commercial white,
Apartment 200 kind of crowd.
those crowds, and like, yo, Amore, if you go, these are like hardcore, like. You have to get on the microphone and actually engage with the like. You have to kind of do the most type shit, you know.
Yeah.
So like when Mariah the Scientist pull up, like no one's dancing, everyone's stand up, stiff up and shit. So I'm like, yo, like,
or with their phones in the air, just watching.
so I'm just like, her whole experience in Toronto was just like, yo, these niggas don't party, these niggas don't have fun, like these niggas don't sing, these niggas don't dance, like. So I just kind of felt bad, like this is how Toronto was represented.
So and. With the phone thing, is it just a Toronto thing? Is that everywhere?
No, that's everywhere. That's everywhere.
I know it's everywhere, but bro, I didn't see one dancing, no one dancing with their girl. Like, come on.
There was
but
all
me-
girls in there, though.
Pure, yo, it was pure. But
There was
me,
all girls in there.
I was
That's
there
what
with
I'm
a
mad.
shotty, and I was recording, but I'm still dancing with my shot. Like, yo, you can multitask, fam.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
It's not that hard
guess.
to have one hand in the air. Yo, more times I be balling up and dancing with shotties, or I have a drink and I'm dancing with shotties, so it's the same thing.
So, yo, do you feel like if the DJ was focused more on delivering more of like a dance hall sort of vibe and everyone would be partying, it'd be a better representation for Mariah the Scientist?
I would say either dancehall or like R&B, because like they didn't play no R&B before her performance. Which is like
R&B
That's what
artist.
she is.
which is
She's
mad
R&B.
weird to me. I'm like, yo, you should be doing all the R&B bangers right now. Like, like if there's any time to run R&B, like now is it, you know? Like so,
She could have turned around and been like, "Hey, you, I want you on the rest of my tour as my
type,
DJ."
you know what I mean? Type shit, but you know, he's already like super like certified. He
So
already
that-
got
Why don't you just say his name?
because
we
like
said it for him.
yo,
He
because
hasn't
like,
confirmed or denied.
yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Who is it, dog?
Pause, but I was like blackballed for a little bit. You know what I mean?
For what?
Just because like I was very outspoken. You know what I mean? Like
About what? DJ Natural outspoken.
About who though?
But like
About who though?
I called out mans in the downtown scene, and I called out mans in the sound clash scene. So those are like two communities that were like
this tracks.
that were like, okay, we're gonna make it we're not gonna put Natural on no events. Like, so, but me, I'm very relentless and persistent, and because I have such a strong following on TikTok and shit, I was able to like keep my gigs up. But like now, since I've been going super viral recently, I've been getting like niggas are circling back or whatever. It's starting to get good, so I don't really want to like start calling out niggas again and be like, oh, yo, this guy was super shit, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Watch your mouth on this podcast shit. I be watching you, brother.
Shout out to all the Toronto DJs in the scene.
Now it's a shout out.
So what you're saying is that you were kind of embarrassed on behalf of the Toronto representation.
I was. I
feel like that happens with a lot of artists, low key.
Yeah, because like, I went to Toronto and like they wasn't on shit. They wasn't on shit. They didn't even know the fucking songs.
Damn.
Which is like, come on, bro.
So people were just there for that one song.
Well, for the concert,
people were there for that one song.
Yeah,
that we
they're for
seen
her
in the highlight.
Yeah,
because I know that song.
Yeah, well, she has like 3 bangers,
but that's the song.
Yeah, she has. Is It a Crime is a banger too, and she has like another one, but like
she needs a song with Thugger.
Yeah.
So do you feel like the people that were in attendance, were they fans of Mariah the Scientist, or they're fans of just going to an after hours party and this was like the occasion?
Catching a moment.
Yeah, because the girl them were there, I think they were fans. Like the girl them were singing, even after Mariah the Scientist left, they played some more songs and the girl them were still singing out and stuff. So
they got a better DJ on after. I played.
Granny's gonna kill us.
I played.
But you know, like I'm not saying that this was Ready, you know.
Yes,
Ready, normally when I see Ready, he does a phenomenal job.
Normally. What happened this time?
Okay, let's get out.
He's not going to be allowed to chill and
mix
girl in all those parties in the summertime. You're done.
Oh,
man. Yeah, but them downtown niggas, they don't fuck with me and stuff.
Oh,
yeah. You don't need them, bro. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I don't know. You're a better DJ than them.
And now is like literally the best time to be independent still. Like for any kind of creator, artist, all that shit.
Yeah, fuck them. No, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. Pause. But listen, I'll say this before we get to our shit. At least people think that this guy pulled up to the podcast to be a provocateur or outspoken or whatever. I'll give you this. You're consistent, bro.
Yeah,
You've been disturbing shit before a podcast, bro.
No, do you have this guy on Snapchat?
No,
you have to add this guy on Snapchat.
Yo, barely anybody does. And like, okay, I'll just say this real quick. This new girl added me or whatever, right? And then like, I do like these rants on Snapchat because it's a very small community because that's where I get my craziest thoughts off.
That's where you get your shit off.
Then this girl, she messaged me. She's like, I'm very disappointed in this series of posts you did this morning. Like, I thought you were much better than that. Because basically what I was saying was, I was talking to the Shotty and she said that she gave a threesome to like a random guy.
Wow.
Because like her friend wanted to do a threesome. So she gave this guy, but she would never do a threesome for her man. So I'm like,
what a bitch.
And
I would never be your man if I don't get the same benefits as the next man. If I'm not your man and I get more benefits, why would I be your man?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, that's very misogynistic.
I'm like,
you're out of here. You're out of here because you don't know what's going on my Snapchat. We tell jokes and we get crazy.
And what you will learn about Natural Snapchat is his rants are always very early in the morning. Like, it'll be like 6:55 a.m. and he'll be like, "This is why the scene hates me." But here are my stats, and then he'll ball up a split and he'll be like, "Yo, I'm chilling. That's good now."
No, literally, that's what happened.
Oh my god.
He wants the most smoke. As soon as he wakes up, he wants to smoke.
I like it.
Literally,
I like it.
I wake up on 100, bro. And then like, as soon as I ball up, I'm like, yo,
schizophrenia goes out the window.
I'm fine now.
Yeah, but I have to do it on Snap because like my Instagram and my TikTok, it's too, it's too out there.
Snap professional.
Exactly.
You got people business over there.
No, facts.
Yeah, I watch what I post on the Insta.
You know?
The Snap, I'll go crazy.
Facts.
Got potential
You got to snap on the Snap.
Yeah, I snap on the Snap.
At least don't disappear. Let's get to it, man.
I'm gonna block my kids again for the summer.
with a therapist. I get a blank page when I try to draw
Jesus Christ.
Mad.
Oh. The man shouted out Cisse, bro. Y'all don't know the lore about Cisse's, bro. Quickly before we get into this, bro. Because I know when Cisse heard that shit back in 2016, he probably was like,
oh my God.
Drake, you remember. Right? Cisse, I think he was Ethiopian and he might be Somali. I'm not sure. I don't want to mix the cultures up. But he had a store on Eglinton. And some people are saying the store's still there. Eglinton and Dufferin. Okay? Mans used to go in there on a Friday night, get their fitteds up. You can get the sparkled freaking Blue Jays and all type of thing. Man had the exclusives. And you're off to the club, bro. Cisse's fitteds, bro.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Cisse's fitted.
And JD's friggin' is right
like
down the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Eglinton West shit, fam. Like,
JD's.
these business owners, they're here, their business is being mentioned on a multi-platinums album, bro.
Crazy.
Is it
What?
JD? Is that the
The clothing store.
Yeah.
that's in like all the malls now? Like,
Well, yeah.
the shoe store.
Yeah.
Is that the same?
No.
Is that the same thing?
I would say yeah. Yeah, but JD started off on Eglinton.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the original location,
That's
and
the
then they
original location.
franchised.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so that's wicked, actually.
Yeah. When you heard shit like that on that album, it was like,
Damn.
this nigga's tapped in.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Drizzy for that. But let's get into it, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm the host of the most host, Friday Ricky Shred, aka Old School Rick, aka Podcast Poppy, aka no more AKAs for the day. We back at it over here. Episode 655. We Love Hip Hop Studios. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill. You might see him outside running around, getting content. You might see him in a beef with the cops. You know what I'm saying? Standing on a stack of business. We got our political expert himself, DJ Czar in the motherfucker.
Yeah. DJ Czar. AKA Burrow Sound, AKA Young Shawarma, AKA Cheeseburger, AKA Zarly Kirk, AKA Big Turk, AKA Coffee
Turk.
Poppy, AKA The Ruiner,
AKA Dr. Fantastic.
AKA Dr. Fantastic, stretch your girl pussy like elastic. Back at it like a crack addict.
Yo, quickly, I was going through the comments.
Yeah.
You have somebody in there. That might be the same person who DM'd you, to be honest.
No.
It's a different person.
It's a different person, yeah.
This nigga knows, bro. There's a girl in the comments like, my crush for DJ Czar grew even more when he said that fantastic elastic bar.
Jeez.
Said, oh my shit.
God, what's going on? This guy's paying them now.
In there, like
He's paying
swimwear. She did
Got
say
it.
like she was like in her 40s and like it wasn't like a real crush. And then she was like, Cutie, I didn't know Cutie Natural was Friday's son.
Oh yeah, address that.
And I'm like,
He's not my
just
son.
Address that, please. Please.
I'm old enough to be his pops, but he's not my son.
I appreciate the compliment, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, salute to all our viewers, especially our
funny
lady
enough,
viewers.
You do like kind of look like my pops a little bit. So,
Oh,
but you know,
man.
sometimes I just be wanting to crash on randomly. I'm just like, oh, just because he looks like my pops.
It's not me. It's not me. Bro.
Natural's triggered by your appearance.
I just look like this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But also, and welcome back, sir.
Yes,
Welcome back. Also, back in the building.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. The hip hop thrill.
Yes.
You might see him at his local business getting shit done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Emphasis on might. You might see him. You might see him once a month.
You might see him on this podcast
Once a month.
once a month. All right. Giving some of the hottest takes in the city.
Damn fucking
We
right.
got hip hop renaissance man himself,
Yes, sir.
Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Trappity trap.
Welcome
Jeez.
back, brother. Welcome back.
Wagwan. What you guys saying?
Oh man, we
Good
See
energy.
you guys
good
making effing trouble out there. Wagwan.
As we should.
Natural, Czar. Holy Friday. Come down. Hold you guys down. You know what I mean?
Come calm us down, bro.
Yeah, let them know I still exist around here. There's some calmness sometimes.
Right? Stop all that hating over there at the We Hate Hip Hop podcast.
should see what they ask me behind the scenes, guys. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dusty is our PR expert.
For the road.
Our PR to the streets.
Yeah.
He's the one. Oh, they didn't mean it, man.
Hey, no, don't worry. Meanwhile, I got a bunch of thugs around me, surrounding me like, yo, what's up with your guys? I'll be like, they're chilling.
Just giving hot takes, man. Keeping the takes hot,
Just
man.
keeping it going, bro.
But welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back. And we have back in the building the shit disturber himself.
Yes, it is.
You might see him disturbing shit from back in the days throughout the DJ scene. You might see him disturbing shit throughout the podcast scene.
Yeah.
Multiple ops.
Yeah.
We got DJ extraordinaire and content creator extraordinaire, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go.
Bad. 1 million views in a week. Yeah, I'm gonna keep updated because in the beginning of the year, I said my goal was to get 5 mil in a month. You know, and we're getting around 1 million a week.
Yeah,
you know, so we were up right there. You know, so.
Yeah. And listen, just to clarify, also, okay, because anytime I hear that word milli, I start looking at my dashboard and I'm like, I was doing all right. That shit wasn't impressions last week, my brother.
Yeah. It was views. It was views.
It was that view.
Like normally the impressions are less than the views.
Or no, the impressions are more. And then whatever's accumulated from those impressions are what you have left in views.
Oh, okay.
So you could have like 200 million impressions. Like, okay, how many views came out of those people who seen the content and actually decided to go look at the content?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So when people say impressions, people are like, fuck out of here.
Oh, for real?
But if it's actual views,
okay.
now you're cooking.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So what are you at right now?
1 mil a week.
1 mil a week.
Yeah.
So then you're like at 4 mil a month. Fam.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's on TikTok. On IG, I'm only at like 2 mil for the month.
That's
solid.
That's not an only, fam. That's fam. I don't know if that's a stunt anymore, and the stakes have gotten higher. But to me, that's a stunt, fam.
You can start charging mans to post their stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just because
fam.
I'm like, well, on IG is good. I'm very happy because IG, I was never getting this traction and stuff. But like on my prime on TikTok, I was getting like 5 mil a month, 10 mil a month, you know? So like,
That's mud.
I'm trying to get back to that, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm like, right now I'm looking at like, what happened?
I accidentally
Yo.
hit his knee. You acting
Y'all
like
play
I was
footsies
trying to
on
make an
there?
advance or something.
You guys
I thought you
okay?
were trying to tell me something, though.
Zar's very happy you're back. He's very happy you're back.
He's extremely happy, right?
No. My bad, dog. I didn't.
you good.
But as far as like they're looking at the dashboards, I don't know what's in the water, if it's because it's spring, fam. I'm looking at the We Love Hip Hop one, 1.2 in a month. My own personal, 1.3 in a month.
Yeah.
And it's going up.
And I feel like I said, Instagram, they're trying to compete, you know, because they don't want to become MySpace. They don't want to fade to the abyss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you think they might be adding on some of that for extra sauces to get us hype?
Yeah, I don't think they're adding it on. I think they're pushing creators out more because
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Because before Instagram used to be strict, dog. But then like TikTok, they kind of changed the game. Where like you would have 100 followers on TikTok, you got 100,000 views because you made content that was just like hitting, so they kept showing it to people.
Yeah.
But you know where TikTok started messing up, and Gary Vee kind of proved it. Like he had an account with like hundreds of thousands of followers. He posted a video, and like the views are way less than the followers. But then you have a brand new account post the same video, and it'll go crazy.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like the follower count doesn't matter as much anymore because it's not showing your video to the followers.
Which is kind of defeats the purpose of following someone.
Exactly,
You know, like if you
exactly.
follow someone, you want to see their content.
Yeah.
And when it comes to brand deals, it's kind of been a weird space right now because they don't really know how to price it anymore. Because before they'll just look at your followers and then they'll judge it that way. But now like there's man with 5,000 followers getting better views than a man with 100,000 followers.
Facts.
You know, so like everything is kind of chaotic right now.
And they're probably hip to people buying the shit too.
Yep.
So they're like, bro, I'd rather go to the guy with like 5,000-10,000
Exactly.
than you with your 100,000 and 50,000 of them or 80,000 of them are fake.
And
You know what I'm
because
saying?
we are like niche, like you have your niche, you have your niche. You know, like we do niche things. People that are interested in that niche, they're gonna watch it and they're gonna share it to other people. And like, if you're just like an influencer who just does like random shit, like no one really cares about that. You know?
No, they come to tap into Toronto culture.
Exactly.
But welcome back, gang. Welcome back. Before we get into anything, let me salute the sponsors quickly over here, starting with Exotic Hot Pot. From high-grade strains to authentic grabba and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. Okay, hit them up if you want some of that delivery of the Exotic Hot Pot in the GTA. That's Exotic Hot Pot on Instagram, or you can go to the website exotichotpot.ca. Let them know the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you, and they'll give you a little discount. That's the picture that you see behind Natural also. That's from Exotic Hot Pot, little painting right there. Also, I want to give a big salute to Road Ready Detailing. Okay, that's located at that's your business, brother. Right? Located at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. Okay, you can go get your tints, you can get ceramics, wraps, anything you need, detailing, obviously, anything that you need. Talk to me.
And printing.
Oh, and printing. Okay,
Yeah,
get your graphic
we
design.
do banners.
Yeah,
we do all that.
Yeah.
Stickers.
So the stickers that are on this. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we do
saying right now.
stickers. Holler at me for your stickers, rappers.
Yeah.
I mean, T-shirts.
And there's been a few hot music videos that I've seen filmed over there. So serious inquiries only.
Big up to that, bro.
Yeah.
Big up to that. That's some serious shit, bro.
Making them
excellent
niggas look
work.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. That's what I do on the back end for you guys.
Real talk, bro.
You know,
PR, public relations.
That's what I'm out there for. So when you got guys in the comments saying he doesn't do this,
no, fam, you literally be linking with the rappers.
Yeah.
I talk to them in the DMs. You go see them in person. Fam. You know
Yeah, don't sleep on the Dusty Hive, but still, like every time you fall back, finally Dusty's back. I was getting tired of these other guys. It's like, hey, my bad.
Dusty Hype strong. Fam. You know what I'm saying? Man.
I got a cult following.
Go over there, hit them up on their Instagram. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. And or just pop by 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace, tell them you found out from the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Yeah. Last but not least, I want to give a big salute to Grabba. There's a shaker of that Grabba on the table. It's covered by the banner that's on the screen, so you can't see it. But big salute to Grabba. They got Grabba shakers. They got Grabba in the leaves. They got red rose. They got red herring. Bad different flavors. And they also have delivery in the GTA. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's grabba.ca. And also let them know that We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Gentlemen, how y'all weeks been? Weekend, anything productive, anything that I could live vicariously through?
Yesterday I went on another podcast as a guest.
What?
Yeah. The Everyday Guy Show. Shout out them. Timeless and Dizzy.
Salute.
And it actually stemmed from a conversation we had on the pod. Loki Natural was supposed to be there. But when we were speaking about hosting a seminar or workshop for younger men to get girls.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
And they saw that, and then we began collaborating on essentially building like a program. And then yesterday we did a podcast kind of discussing, modern mating, dating in the new age, the differences and stuff. And then we went out to Queen Street Warehouse, which I used to work there low-key.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was good. I actually enjoyed a night out, had a couple drinks, and I went to Mia Toronto, had some Latina vibes there.
I was outside.
I was outside.
Yeah.
I was outside still. And
On
then,
roads.
I was on roads. I even did the late night McDonald's run. You ever come back to your car the next morning, you just see lettuce on the drive on the seat. Like it was bad, but it was good,
Last night.
Yeah, literally. So that was yesterday.
Dope.
Yes,
Love
sir.
to hear it. Dusty Wallace, anything productive? You've been gone for a minute, so we're not going to do the whole since you've been gone.
No.
At least the last week. Right?
Yeah, like I went skiing, what I'm saying?
Skiing?
Hanging out with some rappers. I tried a couple new restaurants and stuff like that.
Talk about it.
Yeah, I
No.
don't really want them knowing where I'm at too tough. Because people in my DMs talking shit. But yeah, just keeping it real trill. But honestly, focusing on my business. That's one of the biggest things. I did burn myself out the week before I had to call this guy and let him know I'm tired.
Yeah.
Right? Plus, I was hitting the gym a little bit. I'm on those weight gainers. You know what I mean? Just keeping myself healthy.
Good,
You know what I mean? Staying away from certain people that like to go out every night and stuff. So that's it.
man, you got to self-preservation, bro.
Yeah. But I went skiing though.
yeah.
That's something people don't really get too used to seeing us out there like that. And then when they see that you can you know what I mean? You know how to snowboard for real? They're like, what the
For real,
heck?
you're getting weird props out there.
Yeah. Bro, I got snow. Bro, Had a great time.
Why is it that if a black dude snowboards, they get like the most props?
And bro, and I got the dreads flag.
Yo,
on,
you're a
shit,
geyser.
I'm a
Yeah, I feel
geyser.
like-
Is it because it's like
I got my boots and everything, so I'm cool.
I feel like anybody that's like opposite of a culture, when they could like partake in it,
Yeah,
they always big it up. Like always, like even with Jamaican culture,
yeah.
when like there's like that white guy that could whine and
Wind
shit,
up a gal.
he gets like the biggest
Yeah.
forward
Bop,
in the, you know what I mean, in the party type shit. Because
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, like broski,
Yeah.
broski knows ball. Pause.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
it's kind of systemic.
Ooh. He just had to.
I'm saying this.
What?
What you doing out here, boy?
Yeah, what you doing on these ski hills? It's a privilege to be able to get into these ski lodges and be up on the slopes and stuff like that. That's white privilege.
I know.
I kind of hear that, and also even with like golf, like Tiger Woods, it was like a huge deal. But
Yeah.
also, like, let's say there's like a white boy who's sick at basketball, he'll
Right.
get those same props, even though there's no like systemic barriers there.
Yeah.
It's just like Natural was saying, like you're outside of culture, and then you're entering a culture where the dominant
Shout out
people
to-
are like other.
Shout out the Jamaican bobsled team. They
Team?
did
Yeah,
their
yeah.
team. They did their thing in the
What did-
Olympics.
Have you
That's
been watching
systemic.
basketball? Have you been watching basketball?
Oh no, I
They're
haven't.
playing. Have you watched the Jamaican basketball team?
No, but I know they're stacked.
Yeah. Well, Powell can't play yet, but do you think that's systemic?
Systemic?
Yeah.
No, because it's just a bunch of black people playing together, right? But even the white guy who, what you just mentioned, when like, oh, they get props for being, oh, you came to the hood and played basketball and you're sick, like, it's still systemic.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like,
Because it's
Why?
like
you came onto the field and we
Yeah.
accepted you.
that, and it's like, oh, Massa came to play with us.
Oh, talk about it.
You think that's
Oh,
what
wow.
it is?
I
But
feel real
Naismith made
special.
up the game. A white man made up the game, though.
I'm saying, but it's accessible to black people because it's really inexpensive to play. You set up a basket, not even a basket. You can go get a milk crate, and now we playing basketball.
True.
But to be able to get onto your ski slopes, bro, one, even if I
Different.
got the money, sometimes they don't even want to accept my membership. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I'm in a
true.
bobsled. How the hell did I afford that?
I know.
You guys are cool. Welcome to the party.
Party, bud.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's say, because I don't know if the white basketball player in the hood is a systemic thing, because you could be a trash white baller. They're not gonna rate you, you know? They're not gonna be like, oh, here's this white guy gonna play with us. We're so privileged. It's like,
That's
okay,
true,
like
that's
this
true.
guy's actually saucy. He's
Yeah,
doing the
yeah,
moves,
yeah, but
he's
yeah.
scoring.
But say you start crossing over a couple niggas and start talking shit.
Oh, then yeah, now you're Larry Bird.
No,
Now you're Luka Doncic.
Is that
Facts.
systemic? Sorry, I can't say the word today. I don't fucking know why.
Systemic. I'm gonna make that the title of the
You could-
man.
I don't know, maybe. It could be. I'm not saying it's not for sure, but like, I don't know. I feel like what you were saying with the access to like the white sports, like that's systemic. But
Yeah.
like, let's say the white dancer, like everyone has access to go to like a club. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
Do they? Depends, because like there's the white clubs where a lot of times they're like no rap, or sorry, in Montreal they say no hats and all that, but they'll go crazy with their terminology because they're translating no gear hip hop. Like
Gear the hip
what?
hop.
So you're literally saying don't have no hip hop culture in you, bro. Like take that hoodie off or anything that's hip hop, whatever they deem hip hop. They're like, don't wear that. So it's like we can't just get in the same clubs.
No.
But white people could just go to any club.
well, anyone could get into the club if they abide by the
Club rule.
attire.
Yeah.
Like I've seen black people at like after hours where it's like EDM and they're shuffling and they're like doing the shuffling crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but I feel like in the house EDM world, it's not as big of a deal. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very
House
open.
is made up by black people in a sense.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
is.
even the best
Especially
DJs.
Chicago and Detroit.
Yeah,
Literally,
Some of
yeah,
the best house music comes from there, right?
And then the white man took it.
Uh-huh. Made it theirs.
Martin Garrix.
Infiltrated it with
me and then just touch
infiltrated it with ecstasy and all types of
Oh,
drugs.
man.
Right? Sound kind of
I'm
familiar.
Too sexy for my body.
Is there any blankets with
I'm
chicken
a
pox in there?
model, you know what I mean?
I'm going too far. Bro. I don't know if I woke up and slept to a conspiracy video or something.
That's the shit.
Right? But I'm on those Anglo-Saxons' heads right now, bro. Okay.
Why?
Anyhow, I don't know. I'm not.
How about the francophones? Hey, you're on their heads too, pause.
Yeah. They can get it too, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the smoke for them francophones. Where's my gunshots? There we go.
That's a sick
In GTA. Okay.
That's a sick one.
Let's get to a couple of topics that we have here.
It was fuck my week, eh?
Oh shit, my bad.
That was
You were waiting
systemic.
for that, eh? That was systemic.
That was systemic.
Because he has grills on.
I know.
Oh, you got grills on too. Still never mind.
And a bucket hat.
Okay,
Jokes.
DJ Natural Wave, how's your week been, sir?
I'll try to make it quick. Okay, Thursday, DJ the dance
Shotty.
class. Shout out Cheyenne. From Friday, Mariah the Scientist, Shotty.
Shotty.
I also went to before Mariah the Scientist, we went to some softcore corn film festival.
Let's go.
So if you were to see my Snapchat, they had
Mike
all
and
this
this guy, bro.
art that was
Oh, I did see that. It was like erotic African sex art.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did.
And then they have softcore corn film, and so I was blessed. So that's why I was kind of hoping when we went to the club would be pure R&B, but the man's running whatever. So
that damn DJ.
and then
That DJ Lenny.
and then
DJ Lenny.
yeah, but shout out Mariah the Scientist. That was wicked. That was wicked. Then what did I do yesterday? Went to Snakes and Lattes.
Great date spot.
Yeah, that was a great day spot because and we tried to tone it down a little bit too, with end up still spending a bill, but it wasn't
That's all you
bad.
spent?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
You
So,
spent a bill?
yeah, it wasn't bad. So.
Damn.
And also, you're doing this publicly. You're saying, you might have some people hitting you up. I heard about that $5 bills. What's going on, big head? You want to go out?
It's crazy.
Bro, you got to be careful over here, bro.
Crazy, bro.
These mics are loud, fam.
No,
very.
Yo, when you're paying the bills, are you using a debit card, credit card, or is it cash?
Or shake pay.
Nah, just tap the phone. So just tap the phone.
Okay.
Just tap the phone.
I like the cash, the cash roll
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
date.
yeah.
I feel like it's a flex.
Even with the rubber band, too.
Ooh, with the rubber band.
We have to do it twice?
Oh, double band.
You gotta-
Damn, bro.
I don't like carrying cash and them things.
Yeah, them just get you robbed too. But
Have my
listen,
side bag.
what's in the side bag?
For cash. Wink.
Okay, let's get to our topics here. Welcome back. Okay, I'm glad that everybody's had a great weekend. As for myself, I didn't do shit. Okay, I'm just now recovering from having my account back. I'm gonna get back.
Congrats. Big
No,
up.
thank you,
I'm
thank you,
not
thank you,
doing none of that.
Don't click no more links in your
I
email.
don't know how you fell for that one, brother.
I'm old,
It's rough
man.
times out here, B.
I'm
People are,
old, bro.
people are grimy out here right now.
No,
bro.
I'm the target audience, man.
No,
They're-
fam.
Yo, I'm gonna do an experiment where I make a fake email and send Friday. A fake,
Hey, you're done.
fake
You're gonna call him right
Yo,
after. Like, yo, Friday,
right-
why would you click that?
Right
dog?
now, everyone's like, yo, you want to know a real good lick? Friday.
I'm in leads, bro. Back in the days, I used to do telemarketing, and you get a stack of leads, and then you go through your leads.
No,
I'm
exactly.
sure I'm in the leads, fam.
No,
I'm
exactly.
sure, yo, him? Him?
Get
I'm
him.
about to call Friday. Yo, this is Rogers.
It's funny because I get brand deals here and there, but because I've been getting the influx of views or whatever, I've been getting more brand deal offers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because of
Not sharing one.
what you went through, whatever, I've been looking at them
Yo.
I'm looking at all them side eye now, I have to triple because normally I double and now I'm doing
Yeah.
a 10x check.
Yeah. I
Watch
feel
for
like,
the links.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yo, people are hungry out here, bro.
Facts.
The thing is, they didn't even eat, bro. They just took over the channel and just
That's-
sat on it, bro.
They're still like, I got him.
Well,
Sorry.
and
Got him.
fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. I got my freaking account back. My email is back. I'm
Jeez.
back to writing this documentary, Islam versus rap or Islam versus hip hop. It's on the way. We're going to talk about
that's
religion,
a big
even
one.
though we ain't supposed to talk about religion and
Jeez.
whatever. I'm going to do it. So fuck it. Let's get to some topics though. This kid K2.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Okay, aka Mr. Go Get It. All right, this guy has blown up, fam. We were actually kind of talking about it behind the scenes.
Let's see his video again.
Y'all want to see?
Run that tune,
Run the
bro.
tune, fam.
Fam, and listen, we don't condone of anything that the man's
Genocide?
going on with, but brother,
I condone of this track.
his like, okay, even like if I do a refresh here, because I had this up from last night. This right here had like 30-something thousand last night, and now it's at 41,000. Okay, like his numbers are going up, bro. Hold on, let me
6 buzz numbers going up.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
this
man
is the
took
one.
his on and popping beat, bro. He's crazy.
I know he murked this
Him
still.
a madman. Native youth.
I should not do air horns.
Hey,
These guys out here like on the run for murder and shit.
We love hip hop.
holy.
This guy has the bucket in the video.
We love hip hop.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's better than a lot of Toronto rappers.
So I was just boosting.
That sample is crazy.
The sample he took, the man said it's on and popping. The man took the on and popping rhythm from Chris Brown. That's nuts to me.
So we just so we can stay on the side of positivity because we're like glazing this.
I know, right? He's
You're
watching at home like,
You're
yo,
like,
the
fam.
man don't feel me like that, no interview.
No, I know, right?
He's clear you up by tomorrow, like, yo, no interview.
Hopefully
bro.
not. You guys will be aiding and abetting.
I know, right?
That's the first thing I was thinking too. I was like, nah, I ain't answering that one.
We might be able to
Thinking
do it
about that.
virtually still.
Fuck, guy.
That would be
And
legendary.
then if he gets booked, the man done baited him out. Like, no way.
No, but the thing is, the reason I'm bringing him up is because one, he's talented, but like he's gotten bigger as a rapper since he's been pushed on the news with all this stuff. Like people didn't realize how good this guy was. So now when I go on Reddit, I'm seeing his tracks right away, fam. And then every time I click on them, I'm like, this is pretty hot, bro. You could have gotten all of this without catching a body or allegedly catching a body.
I don't think you could.
Really?
I think that's part of the allure is that whatever crime he's accused of committing is in conjunction with his music and it
Facts.
almost like verifies and validates his music as authentic.
I think yes, in the cases where the guys are just okay at rapping. Because I think a lot of these guys who are in the drill scene, they're just okay. So they need the lore to be true so that everything connects.
Yeah.
Okay,
But if you're actually better rapper than the guys who are just, ABC rappers, like fam, like can't that take you a little bit more than everything having to be true?
And the thing, this has only been out for 4 months. If he was like actually focused on promoting it, pushing it, getting it out there, but clearly he wasn't focused on that.
He was
He's
busy.
focused on other things.
But you know the Toronto audience, if he came through with that and people didn't know about any of the alleged crimes, they'd be like, yo, who's this like Edmonton you? Like, yo, he's just rap capping. Like they would have that feeling. But now that he's like literally on the run and it verifies his music, I think now you have a case.
I think that's a small subset of the audience. There are, I think, more miskeens listen to music than like criminal niggas. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like,
I'm
there's
listening
not-
to jazz.
There's enough miskeens that would like, they will kind of like maybe relate to him or like see themselves in him or like even like maybe like they're not black, so they could kind of be like, oh yeah, this is kind of like me. You know?
I still think Mesquines do want that authenticity though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, but look at Maz like White Jesus and them guys. Well,
Slim Jesus.
You know, like just because of the whole aesthetic, like he obviously wasn't about that life, but the song was hard, and the whole aesthetic is kind of what made it blow.
But once people found out he wasn't about that life, it was done.
It was done, bro.
Even the white kids weren't bumping him after pause. And
Yeah,
then
as soon as he said it, like immediately it was done.
Yeah,
even remember CJ Whoopty?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the exact
They
same
said
thing.
he was a mole.
But this is
his uncle
dad,
was like,
or his uncle, yeah.
But this is all like, I think this is all pre 6ix9ine, Gunna, Young Thug. The whole like, okay, maybe rap isn't as authentic as I thought it was. Like,
Canada's a little bit different. So
Talk
when
about
it
it.
comes to the rap.
the way how that's
fam.
okay, go for it.
Canada's a little bit different when it comes to the rap goonery, eh? you really have to be doing the goonery.
They want you to do the most over
They
here,
need
bro.
you to do the most over here. Or else
And I
you're
feel like
not
that's
a
why
geyser.
artists aren't popping up because
So okay, like listen. So now see how he's out here in the GTA doing his thing? He's probably trying to tap in with one of our gangs out here. So now one of the gangs out here are probably like, okay, you know, you have a hat. You have 2 hats. You got the little coolie you down the street. What? Come in.
Yeah.
Let me see the rap. So if he can stay on the run for the next like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you might see a run with him now for a couple more videos. You kind of see what I'm saying? Because now that's gonna solidify him. So he's gonna set himself up before he goes to jail.
Yeah,
Nah,
if
that's
he
dumb.
dropped the song and a music video today, it might be the biggest song in Toronto.
okay, so you're gonna be TK.
I would.
Look at where TK is now, fam. The man
Yeah,
was
he's dying for murder. He's dying to come out of jail.
yo, the man's begging
Yeah.
every month. He's sending on the next look. Please, they're doing this to me. They're doing that to me. I'm going to be here for the next 80
But-
years.
And no one
Yeah.
cares anymore.
But can I be real? We're actually being dumb and glorifying this idiot right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real. Let me tap out of it. Let me tap out of that shit for a second.
Oh,
This is why I was like,
I
I
have
don't
to
want to
tap out of it.
glaze him
Yeah,
on his
bro.
musical ability,
His music
even though
ain't
he's
shit.
no, his music's good. I just wish that he was able to show us that his music was good before having to catch a body.
And that's what I was
or
saying.
allegedly.
Nah, but I don't rate that because, bro, all these like bigger Toronto artists have all committed crimes that we're aware of, things that we wouldn't agree with, and we still bump their music and stuff. So it's like his is just more recent, so maybe there's recency bias. But
Yeah.
bro, like I don't even want to name names. You guys already know
Yeah.
that like a lot of the top Toronto artists have been convicted for things that are like, or maybe not
Or they
convicted,
beat
but
the bodies or stuff.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah,
are
yeah.
we agreeing? We're not co-signing their behavior. We're co-signing the music, and that's when you have to be able to separate the art from the artist. But I also hear your point where it's like, why are we glorifying it? Because
Yeah.
you're just promoting more kids to do this.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yes.
think that's how you get on my show.
That's probably how. Maybe.
That's how you get on the show.
But my
No, I'm being real. Let me go hit something down. Let me go get a hat. Boom. Go on the dash. And Friday we'll talk about me.
You definitely don't need to do that to be on the show. Like,
No. That's what you just said. Like, that's if we're glorifying it,
yeah.
that's how they're gonna feel what they have to do.
But your
Right?
goal is to hit these licks to be on We Love Hip Hop. No diss, but like, bro, aim higher,
Go get
bro.
some money.
Or at least
I'm
try to
not-
be
yo,
on like
yo,
Sway in the
hold
morning
on,
or
hold on,
something.
hold on. Sway in the morning is not gonna take you for that. You get what I'm trying to say? And remember, these guys don't see as far as their dick. You get what I mean? As far as their nose. Or
and that was my
whatever.
point.
That's right. They don't see as far as Sway. They some of them don't even know who Sway is. You get
That's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. Like they're focused on such a small subset of the audience
Yeah.
instead of like, yo, it's a big wide world
Yeah.
out there, bro.
Like
Yeah.
right now, you know how like he's calling back his man's on whatever reserve in Edmonton right now, and they're just like, "Oh, you're lit." And he's just like, "Yeah, I'm lit." But for how long? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I
Yeah.
think it is?
And I think we're lighting him up a bit more if we're actually showing him like this.
well, Friday already talked about it on the live stream. So,
Yeah.
but yo, my thing is, I think hip hop in Canada,
Yeah.
there's only 2 paths.
Mm.
You go like the white Mercules classified route.
Toby.
Yeah, to an extent, like that
Toby.
Juno.
Let's
Okay,
put
maybe
all
let's
of them
say
in that
let's say
category.
okay, you want to put them in the same like
all
that,
of them in
that
category.
Juno clean hip hop radio
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
My inner
Mercules
ninja.
isn't radio. I won't give Mercules that. Mercules a bad boy. Can go on.
Or even Tom McDonald, like them type of dudes. You
Tom
know?
McDonald's a little bit outside of it because he's like completely outside of Canadian culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you go like
Well,
this,
Havaya Mighty, I would say, but
Right.
more like.
or you
yeah.
go like the street, or even Connor Price,
Connor
like
Price,
these guys.
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
you go the street, like Toronto centered drill scene, which like in a sense unites the whole country because all the drillers from all the different provinces are tapped into the Toronto drill scene.
Yeah.
You know, they might have their
Yeah.
local drill scene, but it's like to those local drill scenes, the Toronto drill scene is like the mecca,
Yeah.
which
yeah.
is like kind of a low bar when you think about it.
Yeah, they know they mimic us and shit, bro. Like they try to even sound the same.
He sounds like a Toronto man.
Yeah, yeah, straight up. No, it's a thing, fam. Maybe they need to aim higher. You know what I'm saying? And again, I do hear what you're saying, Dusty, about the glorification.
Yeah, I can't go.
That's why I'm not gonna sit here and be like, bro, you're the hottest shit. Because he's saying a lot of dumb shit in the raps and actually doing it, bro. Like, we need to get back to rappers lying, bro. Like back in the days, Jadakiss and them mans weren't in jail, fam. They're had bare jail bars. They, you know, I'm in the yard doing chin-ups and all that. I'm like, no, you weren't. You know what I'm saying?
But back in the day, you could fabricate that story or that authenticity because there wasn't as much information to access where you could verify. But now, remember you said, like, if you're saying you're selling 30 bricks, like, people want to see the 30 bricks. Like, they want to see the picture.
Man would chat GPT that. But like, this is
no, but
find out what's going on.
But you're right and you're wrong because like I didn't believe Jadakiss, but I was okay with it.
But man's believed Pusha T.
Well, I do believe Pusha T.
Yeah, I guess to a degree, but I felt already in my mind, and maybe it's because I was getting older, that I'm like, you're exaggerating a bit, but I'm sure you sold some coke.
Well, it's because of how he'd break down in the metaphors of how it's actually what you would be doing on the road. But that's how he broke it down, what made me believe it. And I never really listened to Styles P and Jadakiss. I don't know why. Because it felt fake to me. Like when I was hearing D-Block and stuff, I was like, I'm not listening to this shit.
But back in the day, if there was a rapper from the States who was claiming to be from these ends and claiming to do XYZ, how could you even confirm that it's real or not? You don't have friends there. You don't know street people there. So it's like, you're just going to take the word for it. And then if they have the aesthetic, they have the crew behind them, the song sounds authentic, it's good. Like, you're just going to accept it face value. But now it's like, you can kind of verify.
You know what the Locks did to verify that shit or stamp it, or even like Jadakiss more specifically, the Smack DVD. When he went on the Smack DVD and he was driving around the hood and he went through Yonkers and he was like, yo, let off that shit. And, you know, the homie let off the shit. It was like, that solidified his street cred even more. So even if he's not telling all the truth in the bars and stuff like that, like he's around niggas who actually get it in like that.
But you are right in like the lanes that you take, but I think it's just because I'm not sure if this is a Canadian culture thing. Like the creators out here, I just feel like they think very one-dimensional. You know, or like if you look at most of the main top-selling artists, they're not on no drill, criminal, crazy shit. You know, so like I feel like if you're just only looking to aspire for that, it's like a low bar you're setting for yourself. Because like even like a you like Connor Price or whatever. He was doing like those Instagram raps, those TikTok raps or whatever.
Yeah.
He was just rapping on TikTok and that's what got, and like now he has like what, platinum singles and stuff now, right? So like, and even like I keep saying, all the hits from last year, 85% of the hits came from TikTok. So like, if you just keep, oh, I need the streets to respect me, like it's a very antiquated way of thinking. You know?
Yeah, and the thing is, we needed a little bit more, going back to what Dusty was saying, because I think over here, we have to overproof shit because people might think, oh, you Canadians are soft, right? So it's like where an American might be able to get away with like embellishing a little bit. Like, no, I don't got no bodies. I just say that in my raps.
Yeah.
Like these niggas over here, like they really have to have it. So it's like, man, over here will believe them so that maybe in outside in the world now, everybody will believe me. But it's like, bro, you're right on the nose with it, fam. You don't have to have a body.
But here you can beat a body and they're still going to make fun of you for your accent. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's no winning with Americans that have their prejudgments. And the thing with Connor Price's method is, let's be honest, obviously it worked, but if any man tries that right now, it'd be like, yo, he's corny.
Yeah, and
this is a corny white boy
it's
rapper.
only corny until it works, bro. Like they said 50 Cent was corny when he did that Hard to Rob shit. It's like, oh, why is he calling out all the man them like that? Like, you snitch, blah, blah, blah. But it went so viral back in the day that like it was. Even me with my TikTok stuff, we're like, oh, why is the man dancing on TikTok like that? But then when the shit went viral, I'm seeing every nigga doing it. So it's shit's only corny until it works, bro.
Yeah, but you're using a bad example with 50 Cent. He's talking about robbing niggas.
Yeah.
He was part of a crew, like a known crew and shit like that. He actually had guns. So like people kind of took it too far, but they kind of took it literally because they were like, who's this guy? Is he gonna be around me and really try to take my chain?
No, I think if one of these mans went on live stream like once a week or like a few times a week, and there were there's certain mans on TikTok, they'll be like, yo, whatever you guys put in the comments, I'm gonna freestyle it, like, and then that's how they build up their stuff. Like, I don't feel like these artists out here are doing enough to interact with the audience. The only time they go on live stream is to like beef with next man's, like yell at the phone and shit.
Yeah.
So like, how do you expect to kind of like build up your audience or like kind of create that love, that undying, like, oh, I'm gonna ride up for this artist no matter what happens.
Catch two hats, fam, and yo, I think I'm gonna go shoot a video with Reed.
They're catching hats.
Everything's gonna, yo.
They're catching hats to impress like random niggas
Reddit guys.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, bro.
But it's also like the type of content you're rapping about. So if you're not a street dude, let's say you're like a Connor Price, you're rapping about rapping, bro. Like, and I think a lot of people don't respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
But he has more
the way
sales
these
than-
syllables are connected, you would think I was respected. Like, I don't know, just like
nah, I feel like Baz could still be like, yo, they're balling up their spliff. And then they could, man, them freestyle in the trap, bro. Like, that's what man them do the past time and shit. They could do the same shit.
nah,
like,
but like in terms of
It looks
having
crazy.
an aspirational like artist where it's like, oh, like I respect this artist. Like
Yo,
no one's bumping
I be real
Logic
with you?
or
I'm
like
around a
these
lot-
guys.
I'm around-
Only white boys.
I'm around a lot of rappers and young ones too, and they're street kids. And a lot of them will be like, I just want my one tune, fam. One tune. That's, I swear, I hear that. I just want to be on one tune. That's exactly how it sounds, how they say it, how it goes down.
So they don't even want a career
It's not
in music.
really- yeah,
They just want to be a
some
one-hit
don't want-
wonder, get a
Not
bag.
even a one hit. They just want their one tune.
and that's
So
what
they
I'm
can
saying.
say they did it. Yo, Shotty, look, go check my thing on YouTube. I'm bumping 55K views in the last 3 years. Yo,
That's sad.
and that's what
that's what I literally have seen kids say to me.
Mm.
They can swim my one tune. Then you know what I mean? And then I go check for them, hear about them on the block. They're in jail.
Yeah, they need bigger dreams, bro.
Right, yeah.
Holy shit, man. I just need my one tune, bro. Like, come
That's their
on.
one
fam.
tune.
A lot of those guys don't even like performing live. So
They
if you really
can't.
want a career in music and you're afraid to perform live or get on the mic or show your face,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, I don't think it's gonna work.
And when they do, no, because I've seen some of these guys,
Day job.
when they finally do get on stage, it's really bad. One,
It's-
they're lip sync the whole thing. They're not even holding the mic in
Quite
front of their
properly.
freaking mouth.
They got on a mask.
Yeah.
They got on gloves.
They just have their man in the back.
Yeah, it's
Bad
just
twist of
horrible, bro. It's like, you know what? Just don't rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
not for
even,
you.
look
even if it's
crazy.
not rapping on live stream or whatever, like my point was just like they have to do more to actually engage with their audience.
Yes.
Shit.
No, real
I'm
shit.
not hating on the youths, them, but I know for a fact a lot of them just want that one tune. So just for like this youth, what's his name? TK? What's his name? What they call
Mr. Go Get It.
him? Mr. Go Get It.
Or
Oh,
K2.
You know what? He's trying to catch the attention of certain mans from out here too. Like Mr.
Oh,
Go.
shit. He got
I'm
our
telling you
attention.
again, bro. Mr. Go Get It. Who else is Mr. Go Get It?
Mr. Go Get Him.
Who's Go Get Him?
Top 5.
Thank you.
Oh,
Guys, use
shit.
your heads when these kids are doing
I got
their
it, I got it.
thing, fam.
It's on delay. It's on delay. There we go.
When they're doing their thing, they're really like, it's really calculated why they're doing their thing because they don't see past their dicks, nigga. They're
Mm.
seeing like, oh, okay, if I just go like this, boom, maybe I'll get the attention of this guy, and now I'm a sturdy guy.
They need bigger dreams,
So,
bro.
no, I know, but it's all about like when I see these young youths in Toronto and Canada,
Mm.
it's about being with the surdy guys. If you're not a surdy guy, your thing's not surdy, bro.
Well, listen, as the moral to the story, just so that we can stay on a positive side,
Yeah.
because I think we stayed on a positive side this whole time. Brother, all of this publicity that you're getting because everybody like now finds out that you're a good rapper, your life's fucked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if you didn't do it, like you still have to go through
Hold
the
on.
system and shit like that. Oh, let me finish,
Go.
right? And so what was it all for? What's the use?
Who said he's a good rapper though?
I said so.
That's the problem.
Okay, he's not like
He's not a
Rakim
good
La,
rapper,
bro.
Friday.
No, of
he's
course not.
Friday,
but
he's not
like,
a good rapper.
He's not
bro.
Nas,
He's not
bro, but
nobody.
he
good
made a
doc.
good tune
Let-
though.
No, he
made it-
didn't, bro.
He's all right.
That's Chat GPT, bro.
Bro, come on, seriously, bro.
Let's
Like,
be real.
as far as like what we hear
It was
a
good
lot
song.
of
It
rap,
was a good
bro.
song.
You guys think that's a good song?
Yeah, it was a good
That's
song.
not a good song.
He has he's 19, right?
Oh
so
my
like,
God, you guys, come on, bro.
do you think
You
that
guys
was
are really-
trash?
That's trash, bro.
We were all vibing to the
You
beat.
guys are actually dissing our guys from Toronto, saying that none of our guys from Toronto can make a better song than that, bro.
There's a
So
lot of
who,
guys who
bro?
are not rapping.
No
bro.
one said
I hear
that.
you, but that song is not that good. You wouldn't have known about him if he didn't take off our vendor's head last week.
You think Bust the Wops out the back door is better?
Yeah,
All right. Yo, big
I
up
don't
Busta
agree.
Wop.
I don't agree.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
agree.
yeah. No
I'm not
salutes
giving
to
this guy
anybody.
that light. You can't give him that light, bro.
Yeah,
not
but you're
good
just going off of like I don't want
The
to
principle.
the principal part. Like I'm just going off of if I'm listening from a technical standpoint, is it good compared to the other guy who can rap? And I'm like, it's kind of better. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
but it's
okay.
just
It's
unfortunate that I'm finding out about this because you're allegedly caught a hat.
That's why.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
only reason why I would feel like we think it sounds a little bit good right now.
No, I'm thinking about it from a technical standpoint. Like, there's a lot of guys who've been on the run or who have hats or bodies or whatever, because people don't like when we say hats.
Yeah.
And they
Who
drop
got bodies,
bullshit.
and their shit is garbage, bro. The little 15-year-old youth that stabbed the old lady,
Yeah.
he's trash.
Yeah, none of his songs went viral after
Yeah,
he did his thing.
I listened to all of them that were online, and they were all garbage, bro. If they were good, I would have been saying I would have been like, bro, you wasted your talent. This is what I'm saying about this guy. He wasted his talent.
Even TK, like the songs are actually good.
Mm.
And it's just unfortunate that like, I don't know if these people aren't giving themselves a shot or if it's due to circumstance or if it's due to just like lifestyle. But, you know, in another reality, I feel like he would have been able to pop off just from the music alone, bro.
But what
What would
type
make
of
it?
music would he make? Because like he came up off street drill music. Like it's not like he was making love songs as well. Like
Who?
TK.
JK, yeah.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
I mean, like this you.
This
right?
you.
But okay, even him, like what
Go get
type
him.
of songs would he be making with that style of rap? Like his voice, his
If he was-
cadence,
If he was on some like Uzi shit, some like maybe like some Cardi shit, 'cause,
some like swaggy.
yeah,
type, yeah.
even like some Nav shit, like the way he was rapping. Cause even like with Nav, like Nav's not on no super street shit, but like he has a community behind him. He could have had the
Mm.
natives and all them people behind him stuff.
Yeah.
Like them I don't remember what the show was called or whatever, but yes, I don't know. I feel like he would have been able to do it still.
Well, either way, let's get
Yeah,
off
yeah.
of him because we
Yeah.
spent enough time on a guy who like really not a rapper like that. But let me ask you guys quickly about Dilan Brooks.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Roll ready. Ready for the road.
Okay, because you guys are more into the sports than I am.
My dog.
Right? I'm gonna pull up this video right now of what's going on with this brother over here. All right, this is courtesy of Reddit. Good youth from Saga gets arrested unlawfully.
Wow.
All right? I want to know if you guys
So
agree if this is
dumb.
unlawful.
Like yo, you could be a multi-millionaire, successful NBA
Failed to
player
make-
that's still gonna call you a good
Failed to
youth.
maintain
I know,
only
right?
6 different times, yeah. And then it's to
You're
be
a good
honest with you,
youth.
It smells like a dispensary in your car.
Oof.
When was the last time you smoked marijuana? So no marijuana in 6 months. Do you have marijuana in the car? Is that why it smells that way? All right.
He looks frazzled though.
You're going to be placed under arrest tonight for the suspicion of driving under the influence. What's wrong with your hand?
I had surgery on it.
Where? Where on your hand? Because I'm about to handcuff your wrist.
My knuckle.
We love hip hop.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
1013 tonight.
What did I blow?
You blew zeros, which I anticipated.
Literally in a car with you, watching you drive, and you're doing the
We
exact
love
same
hip hop.
thing that I'm doing, which everybody does, because everybody's either doing something on you in their car.
Okay, so let me ask you guys quickly. 2 questions I have. Was he unlawfully arrested because they say he blew zero, but they said it was impaired, so it was the high thing? And 2, as an NBA player, is he cooked for this?
I don't think he's cooked because it's a little gray because he did blow zero.
Mm.
And like it's only like I guess paraphernalia, quote unquote, because like, oh, it smells like blah blah blah, but there's no like hard evidence. So I don't think the NBA could like fully, I guess, punish him or just be able to prove to punish him. And like I don't think he got like convicted of anything from this.
No, he just got arrested. He's charged.
Okay.
That will get dropped.
Yeah.
He got some wicked lawyers. Good youth from Saga. He's okay.
The
He's
NBA
never
will
been caught.
probably do something.
But
as
no,
well.
didn't they do something to him for the whole year? Didn't they give him some suspension?
Or like a fine
Something for him for the whole year. Something. I don't know if he's playing
from
now.
that. Some NBA players have lost their careers to weed. Like I remember Tyreek Evans. But he's in Arizona. He plays for Phoenix. So their weed laws, like weed is legal there recreationally. Obviously,
Yeah.
you can't drive impaired. So
Hold on. What do you mean lost their careers? Like they got kicked out of the NBA?
pretty much are like blackballed essentially.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the NBA has a problem with drugs. So it's very it's You ever been to the back, like, not to say it in this way, pause, but you ever been to the back locker room of like certain like basketball?
No.
Bro, weed all day.
A lot of them
really
do smoke throughout the year. Like even Matt Barnes will openly talk about how this guy would ball up before every game, before practice. Like he was actively smoking throughout his whole career.
His podcast is Up in Smoke. It's called Up in
Exactly.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Right? Because they were emphasizing on like, yo, when we smoke weed in the beginning, like when podcasts were kind of on that. You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of NBA ball players are drunk on the court.
Yeah.
Michael was drunk. There was enough times with the man with the yellow eyes. Those are Hennessy eyes, bro. Yeah.
Smoking a cigar right before a game. Like, yeah.
So why scrutinize any player for any kind of like weed use, bro? I feel like that's soft.
Remember Birdman from
Chris Anderson? Yeah, from Miami. Yeah,
he was bad
for real. He was balling up.
He
Or
was
like
doing
J.R.
everything.
Smith?
He was doing everything.
J.R. Smith was like, that's when I got
Before
balling up during
games.
halftime.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Anthony Mason.
if
Anthony
it's
Mason, he was good. R.I.P.
if it's like a well-known secret, they'll allow it. But as soon as it's hitting the tabloids, it's on front page news, then like I feel like that's when they have to kind of step in and like either give a punishment if weed was illegal or
LeBron
not to like
James
just deal with
smokes
it.
weed.
Probably.
He
Yeah,
smokes
but
blunt.
he's never publicly been shown smoking.
Bro.
weed.
You know who, like Kevin Durant is probably like the highest level visibility player that is open about smoking weed.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of them do.
And
Some of them
Steven
probably
Jackson.
do Chach. Yeah, Steven Jackson
Steven
before.
Jackson.
Some of them are probably doing blow. Some of
Birdman.
them are doing a lot, you know?
The whole Lakers team back in like the 90s and the 80s.
Well, here's the thing, right? The NBA drug use was very open. Like it was even like people were drinking and during halftime. And then as the NBA got more popular, it tried to like clean up its image.
Yeah.
And that's why even with Allen Iverson, like when he came through and he brought like that street image, they did not like it.
Yeah.
And that's why they tried to like, they were trying to force people to wear suits and stuff. But then AI kind of like had such a cultural impact. And as the NBA keeps getting bigger and wanting to expand, they want to keep cleaning up. So that's why you don't see like fights are not really allowed. The moment like the benches start clearing, you're getting fined crazy. You get technical fouls easy now because they want to clean up the game for advertisers and stuff, right?
And then they made a freaking boring All-Star weekend.
Now the whole game is boring, bro. Like
Yeah.
you don't even see as much fights. And when you do see a fight, you're so excited.
The only team I like watching right now is Detroit because they seem like they're the only ones that are allowed to fight.
They're scrappy.
Yeah, there was like 3 scraps the other night.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah, no,
It's all Detroit.
There was like 4 teams that it was like 2 different games. But but Detroit was
but
Detroit
they
was
probably
part of
got
it.
fined crazy.
Yeah,
like
they're making an
individually,
example,
it's like not even worth it almost. But in the case of Dilan Brooks, right? Like they can't. I think he messed up by saying he hasn't smoked in 6 months. Like I feel like that could be used against him if they can just prove that like, you know, he did smoke within the last 6 months. They can easily do blood tests, but I think his lawyer will eat that case still.
But I think he's saying that for the NBA angle, right? He doesn't want to get in trouble. If you got me on body cam, he might have, if he wasn't an NBA player, if he was retired, he would have been like, yo, I smoked freaking last night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he says 6 months because he can't go back over to the team and be like, yo, you were smoking within the last 6 months. Like, didn't we do drug tests the other day? How did you get around that?
But it's almost like in those situations, I know it's hard, but like you shouldn't talk. Like you need a lawyer. Like even in those moments where he's asking an innocent question, like, did you smoke weed? Like he should have just stayed silent. I think there was a lot of like lane changes that weren't working, but they could just say that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would intentionally just profile him. Like they could still be racist in Arizona. You know what I'm saying?
Systemic.
But he could have been driving out of control too. But if he's someone who balls up regularly, like you should know how to handle your kush and like you can drive fine.
Hey, I was about to say I do it all the time, but allegedly. No, but low key, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to encourage anybody to smoke and drive or whatever, but it's kind of like antiquated the way they kind of brought that on with the legalization of weed, because it's like there's men who've been smoking and driving for years, maybe not at the same time, but even like before they left the crib.
There's a man smoking and driving right now listening to this.
Exactly.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. Right. So it's like you're trying to tell that person, I was about to say tell me, but tell that person that I don't have all my senses about me, bro. Like, you know how long I've been smoking weed, fam? I'm longer than you've been alive, Mr. Officer.
But I'll be real. There's been a couple times of smoking. I've been like, whoa.
You feel a little woozy?
Whoa.
But I feel like more times
I'm driving and I'm like, whoa.
Nah, bro, I never feel that way.
It's more fatigue. Like I think fatigue will cause you to, go in and out of lanes illegally more than just kush.
Or
Like,
maybe sparking because, like, you're using your hands to spark the spliff. But other than that,
And also,
you're good.
I do think just because it's a scale, like there are some mans that aren't affected and there are some people that are. It's like it's necessary to have that rule in place. Because like even with alcohol, there's some people that drink and then like they could drive less and like they're proper,
Yeah.
But obviously that's not everybody. So there has to be rules in place to kind of keep law and order.
Yeah, but I still don't even trust that, man. But maybe it's me on my personal bias where I'm like, okay, you had 3 beers and you're okay. Are you sure? Sure. But if that person had 3 spliffs, I'm like, whatever. So what you doing tomorrow, brother?
Nah, 3 beers is light though.
but even here, like if you get alleged for a DUI, but it's not alcohol based, like it's like kush, like they have no way of measuring how much kush is in your system. All they have is like, oh, I smelt it. You seem like you're out of it. Like
no, they have something now. They have like a
breathalyzer?
Not a breathalyzer. I think they take a saliva test.
But the thing is, kush stays in your system for like 90 days. So it's like, it's kind of hard to determine. That's why it's never been a thing. Like, even me, like I've been pulled over before. They smelled a kush in there, but like they can't do anything because it's like, bro, like there's no like DUI rules around like, alcohol, there's a certain blood level.
Yes.
And once you exceed that, that's considered a DUI. But they don't have that for kush.
And you could just be transporting it, bro, because it's like you're allowed to have a certain amount of weed in your car, right? Legally. And, you just went to pick up some and that's why it smells like that.
Or someone smoked in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not allowed neither. That's not allowed.
It's legal, but it's not legal.
Yeah, there's rules to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not just because it's legalized in Canada, everybody just started just bunning all over the place and whatever. Like, don't get caught bunning down Young Street. Okay?
So someone else is not allowed to smoke in your car, even if it's stationary?
If it's stationary, I don't know. That's maybe an Officer Dunkley question.
Okay.
I don't think they are allowed, but I think if it goes to court, like it's just gonna get thrown out because people smoke in their cars.
Because like, if you smoke a cigarette in the car, isn't it kind of like the same thing?
I guess the argument would be that it doesn't inebriate you, but if it's a passenger doing it, it's almost like, can you have open alcohol in the car?
Yeah, but then the argument could be made if you're the Crown or the prosecutor, that the second hand that you're catching from weed can give you contact. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're not operating the vehicle, like I feel like a lawyer.
No, because
would
even
do
if
that.
you're operating the vehicle, but you weren't smoking, the person next to you was smoking, you caught contact from that and then impaired your driving.
I'm just saying, like, let's say the car was stationary, your friend was balling up, and then they leave, blah, blah, blah. An hour or 2 goes by, and then now you're driving, but I guess like the smell or whatever is still kind of like lingering.
Yeah. You could beat that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you might still get charged. And stuff.
You could get charged, but you'll probably beat that. But if you have a super prick Crown, that's like, no. It's like, you might have a long night. You know what I'm saying? But listen, salute to Dilan Brooks. I just feel that every time we sit there and have a cannabis conversation, like I feel like the yellow dollar sign just creeping up my back. Like, fam, like YouTube's such a stringent place, fam.
Isn't Dilan Brooks Officer Drake?
Officer who?
Officer Drake.
He's opposite Drake?
Yeah, doesn't Drake have a bar against him?
Yes. Because they both had
the same shotties.
Oh, isn't that on a song that's not released or something? You said
it's on a song with Yachty, another late night or something like that.
Oh, that's the
They had the same shotty?
Yeah. Now, as soon as you shouted them out, I'm just like, wait, hold on, brother.
Hold on. Why is Drake's ops my ops, bro? Drake have 100 ops, bro. They're not my ops, bro. Damn, fam. I need to have some friends, fam. Shit. You don't like Justin Hun. That's my homie.
Oh, for real, eh?
No. He doesn't like a lot of people that I fuck with, bro. Right? I'm not going to take up Drake's.
Is it this? Shawty ran to Dilan Brooks. Can't believe this expletive talking.
Yeah.
The tension reportedly involves a woman, Mina Habib, whom Brooks allegedly dated after Drake.
Keep your
Shorty
ops,
ran to
bro.
Dilan Brooks. Can't believe this nigga talking.
This nigga got so many ops, bro. Okay, speaking of Drake, all right? Why Drake will never have a classic. This is why I was playing classic Drake, even though DJ Natural doesn't agree.
Ebro on that?
Yeah, Ebro is the one who made the statement here. Where did he make it? He made it on his Apple Music. He did it at the job, right? So I'll pull up the clip.
I hate this nigga.
Ebro,
why are you punishing me with this Ebro content? Right? So this is courtesy of Hello Yassine. Salute to Hello Yassine. He says, how many classic does Drake have? Is the question he has in the caption. And it says here, Ebro, formerly of Hot 97, says classic Drake album is never gonna happen. So let's see what Mr. Darden has to say.
He's like, I'm not trying to do that in the game. That's not why I'm here. So I'm waiting for something that's never gonna happen. It's like Low waiting for a classic Drake album. It's never gonna happen.
Oh my God. Damn,
Random stream.
man.
Rage bait.
Damn, you slept like 12 hours last night? What's up, bro?
I lost my train of thought. I was literally about to chime in on that.
No, go ahead. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't even have to respond to that. Went the way it went. He's like, I'm not trying to do that in the game. That's not why I'm here.
So yeah, he says Drake will never have a classic. And I don't have the rest of the clip, I guess, where there's probably more context. But if I can speculate, I think he feels because Drake does so many things under his umbrella that it's hard for him to have a classic. Do you guys agree?
How does that even make sense?
Because, and I'm just going by Ebro thinking. He doesn't have an album that's stacked with like 10 to 12 hip hop bangers where he's rapping his ass off.
You mean like different genres? Because he does so many different genres?
Yes, because he does so many different genres.
Yes. Let's say Kanye does the most different things and he has pure classics. And Drake, to say Drake doesn't have a classic is like
it's crazy.
Blasphemy. Like, that's come on.
That's why when they see this guy, I hope they beat him up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
They probably already have a freaking
I hope they hang him upside down by his Tim boots, bro. Because by his butters.
Okay, what do you think Drake's classics are? And then we could go through.
Okay, that's where I wanted to get to. Thank you, DJ Natural. What Drake classics?
I'll go right to Best Ever Had.
No, albums. Drake classic albums. You giving Scorpion a classic?
I would put Scorpion.
I'll give.
But okay, we gotta say our opinions.
Okay.
I'm gonna put. And I was playing Views in the beginning because at first I didn't think Views was a classic. But in hindsight, I think Views is a classic.
I think Views is like a local classic. It's like a Toronto classic, but I think overall his classics would be Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Like,
I put Take Care in there.
General culture.
Okay, so
yeah, and Nothing Was the Same. Definite classic.
Yeah,
I
agree with Zara. Those will be the two I would say are the Drake like. Everybody agrees these are classics,
Mm-hmm.
and
so we'll never get another one of those. You're saying?
No, he's saying that he's never had one, never had a classic to begin with.
No, I thought he was saying that's like waiting for something that's never gonna happen, like Drake having a classic album.
Yeah, so he's saying he never had a classic.
Yeah,
like
and he's never gonna have one. That's what he's implying with that.
Bro,
he doesn't have one,
guy,
and he's never gonna.
That guy, I understand why Drake don't like him now.
He's just rage baiting, fam.
I understand why Drake don't fuck with
It's
him,
deeper than that, bro. Like, I feel like this guy's plugged into like Drake's rich haters. Like, you're talking about Jay-Z and stuff. I think Ebro is very much just a puppet.
Yeah.
I lost so much respect for him, like, as the years went on. At first, when I first started watching Hot 97, I was like, okay, like, he's a respectable journalist. He's like a voice for the culture.
Yeah.
But the more I get to learn about this guy, the more I'm just like, bro, you're like a corny puppet. Like,
yeah.
Corny puppet is crazy. Like, the reason I'm kind of cringing when you're saying this, I'm fucking with it, but I'm kind of cringing is because you might see this shit.
I don't care. And he's probably like, oh, well, this guy's not even black, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, bro, like, black people are saying this too. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, I respected Ebro,
Yeah.
But I just think, I don't know why he's always had it out for Drake.
Light skin.
They're both half black, half Jewish.
Yeah, but it's
enough.
light skin against light skin. I actually have seen this go down.
Even Dilan Brooks and Drake.
I've actually seen this go down.
It's like, I'm the light skin. No, I'm the light skin.
Down, fighting, pop, because light skin issues. Like, it's just something in them, bro.
There can only be one.
There can only be one light skin, doc.
I gotta be the prettiest nigga on the block.
Yeah, bro. The other one we gotta eliminate.
But what did Drake do to Ebro?
He light skin.
I think it's business because Hot 97 and Young Money, Cash Money has always had like
their issues.
A weird relationship. Even like Nicki Minaj, they had pure problems
with Rosenberg. So you're saying like the Summer Jam type?
Exactly.
Okay.
Birdman.
Yeah.
No, Birdman was with Breakfast Club. Yeah,
Okay,
they because after that Breakfast Club interview, Birdman did a full 1 hour with them, like right after.
Yeah, that's
right
true.
after. Yeah.
But even 50 Cent said that Ebro killed New York hip hop, Or like, because Ebro was saying 50 Cent killed New York hip hop.
Exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
like, bro, you're in control of the spins.
Yeah.
Like,
He said that the beefs that 50 Cent was accumulating with all these different New York artists is what killed New York hip hop.
Yeah.
Back in like
It's
4 years
writing
ago.
about it. That's what killed New York's hip hop.
And I also feel like, because Drake doesn't, at a certain point, he stopped like doing interviews with all these guys.
Mhm.
So I feel like there's like a chip on their shoulder where it's like, oh, this is New York. We started this hip hop. This Canadian guy thinks he could just, oh, you think you're bigger than the program? That type shit. So like,
Why the fuck would I go back over there where when I went there and I snapped and I had the BlackBerry, you guys acted like it was cool at the time. But then years later, you pull it up to use it against me.
Ridiculed me.
Oh, look at him. He's using the BlackBerry to do his raps. But when you guys were in the studio with me,
They're
you guys were
glazing.
like, woo, woo, go, Drizzy. Not making him feel like, oh, why this guy got a BlackBerry out. But then when the internet gets a little bit more popular, or YouTube, look at this clown with the BlackBerry. I would be like, yo, I'd tell him to go run up, fam. You know what I'm saying?
So you think they're paying them to be like, ooh, yeah.
no, I think they're just
haters.
The artist is there. You're glazing the artist, but like, okay, if you're glazing me while I'm there and you diss me while I'm gone, then it's fuck you.
And not even like a couple of weeks later or a freaking couple of days later. They waited years later and they're like, oh, this guy's a clown because he had the BlackBerry.
plus, I feel
Payola
like
ran out.
I feel like
Yeah.
these guys, they rub shoulders with certain people. I'm not saying necessarily Jay-Z exactly, but it might not even be direct. It might be like, you know that like this big investor doesn't rate Drake. So to get on his good side, you do more like anti-Drake.
That's what I'm
hate,
saying.
you
Payola
know?
ran out, like in a certain sense, right?
That's
Yeah, I get
systemic
what you're
right there.
saying. Systemic. Wow.
But it's subtle. It's like, I'm more impressing my boss.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's systemic. Someone's impressed the massa.
Have they ever said anything critical about Kendrick? Like, I know that's your boy, but like in general, like Rosenberg glazes Kendrick.
he does.
Like
He
Ebro
does.
hasn't said one thing remotely critical, and I'm not saying
He interviewed him, bro. You got to interview him for the Super Bowl.
exclusive,
Yes.
you know.
Dr. Dre.
But whenever it's Drake, it's like even Rosenberg be hating, and I think that's because Drake doesn't rate Rosenberg anymore.
And he always is like puts it under the guise of, oh, that's my Jewish brother. How could you do this stupid move? And it's like, bro, just don't use the Jew card just
Yeah.
because because Drake is half Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
And you've been bringing up Kendrick. The thing that annoys me the most, because I'm a Kendrick fan, anybody on that side, like they be arguing down the dumbest points where it just kind of makes like all Kendrick fans look like fucking idiots. Like
delusional.
Like
almost.
literally, like, okay, even on the stop you interviewed him, he released a video where I guess like one of his guys, they did like, you know how they do like there's 5 Drake fans versus 1 blah blah blah. They're like, okay, 5 Kendrick fans versus 1 Drake fan. And then all the Kendrick fans are just saying the dumbest shit. And then the Drake fan is cooking all these niggas. I'm there watching, I'm horrified. I'm like, hell, I'm like, bro, fight back. So like, yeah, it
Sounds
like,
familiar.
as a Kendrick,
been there, done that.
as a Kendrick fan, I'm like, yo, all these K-boss just need to shut up still.
Yeah,
'Cause they're doing more, like, I think they're making Drake look better than like they're harming him type shit.
Yeah,
was K-Dot with Dr. Dre when he first came into the game?
Yeah, didn't they work together?
That was like his first person to really like put him to another level. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like, I don't know, he was already coming
That
up
was,
through
that was
the
the man
mixtape.
that brought him to the gate. Like,
Yes.
him and TDE were already.
So what camp did Drake go to?
Young Money.
Yeah, Cash Money.
No, he was a part of the writing camp over with Dr. Dre once upon a time, and he got kicked out.
You ever think there was always been a deeper vendetta from maybe Dre, Dr. Dre?
Possibly.
Well, Dre was
And Dre-
celebrating when Kendrick won.
They were high-fiving.
Sent him.
Oh,
sent him.
shit.
See, guy.
Dr. Dre was waiting 20 years.
Longer one.
I'm on point, right?
Yo,
I'm on
Dre
point,
was
right?
waiting 25 years for that.
Yes.
I'm on point, right?
No, fam.
I'm on point.
There was that happened, bro. He went to the writing camp. The man had one night out that was a little bit too long. And then the next day when he got to the studio, Dr. Dre told him and 40, go home.
And then these guys, years later, he sent his minion after our guy.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
but
a long
Drake,
time.
Drake
war.
has still done songs with Dre affiliated artists.
With the game.
The game, Eminem. He has
Doesn't
Forever.
mean Dr. Dre was in the room.
Nah, probably not. He probably wasn't even involved.
And especially with the game, like the song that they did with the game, Dre was not involved with the game at that
all.
point.
But
at
even
all.
50 Cent and Drake are
100 was.
cool. 50 Cent
Yeah.
and Dre's and 50 Cent are pretty connected.
And 50 Cent has never really done a song with Drake. Has never.
No, but
But they're
50's
cool,
also
though.
beefed with Dre.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They
What?
beefed before. What?
But that's
You guys don't remember the Shure headphones thing? Or whatever his headphones?
Beast by Dre?
No,
Yeah.
the SMAs or SMS headphones. I forgot what the headphones that 50 used to have back in the days. But it was like direct competition with Beats by Dre. Right? So at one point in time, it wasn't a long beef, but they had a little bit of friction around that.
That's more like business
Yeah.
tension. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure they were still very loyal to each other.
He's probably like, what the hell is 50 doing right now? Bro? Get out of my lane. Did I come and do your drinks? Did I come into the drink lane?
No, fam, it was a thing. It wasn't a crazy thing, but it was a little bit of a unrest for a second in the aftermath camp.
But I also heard
I even remember vaguely maybe there was some bars. You know what I'm saying?
But I also heard that Drake and Eminem are cool. Like Drake did something for one of Eminem's nieces for like her birthday. Like did something like behind the scenes that M rates. So it's like I don't think M would do that knowing that Dr. Dre hates this guy.
Brother, they were high-fiving at the friggin' awards,
Yeah, bro, it's
bro.
different,
You're
bro.
right,
It's
you're right.
different, right? Because you're not seeing Dre every day. Dre's up here now.
Yeah.
Even though Marshall's up here, you're not. Yo, Marshall's never getting over Dre.
Dre's the billionaire that they
Dre's
talked
the
about.
guy.
Or one of the first hip-hop billionaires they said.
Yeah, bro. So you're not really. I wouldn't want Dre knowing that I had Drake over at my house. I'd hide that one. I'd be like, cameras off.
But if your artist just won a Grammy, is it that crazy to high five?
Knowing that I just
Were you celebrating the victory of Kendrick or
The
the
demise.
loss of Drake? Yeah.
That's the question.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. He probably always was kicking himself when he lost Drake. That day he told Drake, go home. He's probably, and then see next day, best I ever had.
Yeah.
All that come up.
Mm.
Wheezy like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, that would have pissed me off. I'd have been like, I just had this little nigga, and now I got this little nigga named Kung Fu Kenny.
No, but Kendrick was doing his thing.
Yeah. See, you want to make up, you're pushing the goalpost for Kenny. He wasn't doing his thing like Drake was doing his thing.
Not at
That
the
shit-
time.
Not at the time.
Remember who
dog.
bought who on tour?
Yeah.
Okay, at that time,
Kenny
yeah,
never brought
at that
Drake on
time.
tour, dog.
But 2017 times, Kendrick was
I'm cooking. We're cooking, Drizzy. Don't worry. We figured it out, dog. This from the camp situation from Dr. Dre, dog. He's always been on your ass from them there. Got him.
I could just see the comments. You guys are such Drake glazers.
I don't give a shit.
Because yo, think about it. Like after
I don't give a
M,
shit.
after M, who did Dre really have? That was-
Nobody.
I mean,
Kendrick.
50, but like
50.
He went to
but 50 was
Rakim.
through M, and then you had Kendrick. But like, I feel like Young Money, that camp ran hip hop for like maybe like 4 or 5 years, where it was like they were the dominant sound.
Birdman is one of the biggest execs in the game, low key. They don't give him his credit, but like he's produced people besides Wayne, Drake and Nicki Minaj, fam. Like you're the
Tyga.
most Tyga. You're the most goated exec in the game, bro.
Granted, they all hated their contracts, but they were still doing their thing.
Hey, but they still to this day they still show him love.
So made them work harder.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Some pimp shit.
that's enough Drake glazing for the day over here. Okay, we got our daily fill of Drake glaze. Okay.
Hey yo, daily fill of Drake glaze.
Hey, yo, chill.
Okay.
Who said it?
No, that was outrageous, brother.
Who said it?
One more and you're going on a timeout Friday.
Yeah.
Zara's
daily-
offended.
Oh man.
I'm like, are you guys hearing this?
that was flagrant.
It's a daily fill of Drake glaze, brother.
Let me add another one. There we go.
Hey, yo, chill.
Quickly on this documentary, because they don't have a lot of this information out here yet. There's a documentary they're saying is on the way for Lil OT.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Now, this is the thing, okay, and listen, this is where they're gonna call me a hater.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is some official documentary that's sanctioned by his people, because a lot of the times when I see advertisings online, Reddit, Instagram, or whatever, they'll kind of hype it where it's like, oh, documentary on the way, and then I have too much expectations.
Yeah.
Then it's just another YouTube doc that just one of the man them made, and I'm cool with that too. But maybe I might need to lower my expectations. But let me just play this.
This is the trailer?
Yes. Yeah. This is
A 14-second trailer. Right. So, like I said, very short trailer, but just it felt a little bit more real. But I'm starting to not trust my judgment.
It said with permission from his family.
There we go.
Yeah, that's why they opened up with some Islamic nasheed, and at the end you see the Shahada. Like, I think they're trying to almost rewrite history by making this the lasting image of him.
Mm-hmm.
And like, let's not get it twisted. Like, he probably was a practicing Muslim to an extent, but like, you can't like rewrite history in a lot of ways.
Why not?
Because the truth is the truth.
His story, though.
Their story at this point.
I guess it's from their point. If it's from his family or if it's from his family's side, it's from their point of view.
And maybe they're doing it in response to all the
smart guy.
Maybe in response to all the criticism or like the hate that they're getting. So like, no, like this was our son for real. But it's like, and they removed all the music videos and stuff. So it's like, let's not also forget the whole, you got to look at the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, my son was just this like miskeen, like, you know, Afghan student, studious and stuff. Like he was that, but like we can't forget that he was a sick rapper, that maybe he was tied to the streets and stuff.
Yeah. And you know, I think a lot of times because of the content of the lyrics, it's like, let's move away from that. But like he's speaking his story and he was talented.
Well, why does YG go get at him a little bit? Wasn't he a little bit affiliated with them at one point
in the States?
No, not at all, right?
No, because in the interview I asked him about meeting up with those guys. Like he bumped into them in the studio over there, pressing them, and they were trying to sign him, and he curbed it, right?
Because he already did the record with Doovie.
Oh yes,
right.
I forgot about that one.
Don't forget.
Yeah,
we hip hop. We here. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. You're right.
So when we're there speaking about these kids, we got to remember how, why, and who.
Yeah.
And how, why it happens. You know what I'm trying to say?
Maybe that's why they approached him in the first place.
You understand why?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got that record with him. Now come do work with us.
You get what I mean? Though?
Yeah.
And then it's like, if you don't, it's almost like you're choosing a side.
No, yeah, but I kind of was like, if he did start messing with him, that's where I would have seen where everyone's like, oh, he's Miskeen, right?
Yeah.
Wagwan. You know what I mean? But he obviously knew Wagwan.
But he also linked with Haji Basto after.
And that's not like he linked with Haji Basto and that side, Louis side. They don't have no issue.
No, but Haji Basto side and
those
Driftwood,
sides.
the north,
north
side.
Yeah, of course. Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so now it's almost like you linked with two of our ops. And like we in America, we were chilling. In America, we're hanging out. I was giving you bare game and stuff.
Yeah, but that's for the moment because he's just sitting there probably like, oh shit.
So because
right now I'm around these guys' ops. Let me play cool.
Because
can't play stupid. Gotta play cool, dog. You gotta sit there and you know, they're like, hey,
speak well,
you know,
respectful.
They're putting on chains on you and shit. You gotta be sitting there like, you know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, OT.
Maybe this is a dumb question, but are the polys that crazy where like, if I'm chilling with these guys, maybe like backstage at a show,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I can't have another artist on my album. I can't like.
Yes.
I think for a journalist, it's different though.
For journalists, it's completely different.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about an artist.
Artist? Oh my God. Like you do a song with a next artist. If you think now you can go over to the next guys who he has issues with and do a song with them because like we're on some kumbaya shit.
Nope.
Fuck no. They're like, nah, bro, you did a song with mans who were talking about smoking my family.
Do you think it's strictly rappers or like if there's like an R&B singer out here as well?
It's no reggae.
It's only rappers.
What about reggae guys? Reggae guys are beefing like that too.
For sure. Dance hall, the dance hall guys, the real bottom
the New York ones, the New York reggae artists and shit.
But
for sure.
But that's mostly a rap thing.
Yeah.
That it's like, yo, I got issues with this rapper. Now you do a collabo with that rapper, and it's like you're cut off from. It's happening in the States. NBA YoungBoy, Lil Durk, and stuff like that. Like you got to choose a side if you do a collabo with those guys.
But enough of the mans that were rocking with Durk because Durk's in jail now, and YoungBoy is like popping. They're switching sides and they're going, oh, hey.
But then, Dirk could, NBA could be in jail next 3 months from now. Same shit.
Yeah, but the fact that they even took a side in the first place is a thing.
Choose a side.
Right? And we're not even talking about small-ass Toronto. We're talking about big-ass America. And mans are taking sides like, oh, you did a song with this guy, I can't fuck with you no more. It's happened with Drake.
But I feel like it's not even a street thing because, like, let's say you have a Nike sponsorship. Adidas is not going to be like, oh, yeah, maybe they'll try to steal you from the competition. But if anything, it's like, nah, you work with Nike, bro. Like, we're Adidas over here, you know?
That's true.
But it's way more amplified in the streets because people have actually lost their lives. There's so much, like, politics.
Nike's not sliding for you fucking with Adidas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know.
They might slide in a different way.
Yeah.
No, sometimes like they see certain designs and like, because that's what happened to Kanye.
I was just thinking that.
They took Kanye's best designers, and that's why Kanye was so mad. It's like, yo, you took Virgil and all these niggas from me, bro. And like, what are you gonna do about it? You know,
Virgil
slide, nigga. Right?
They took
Slide.
Virgil, Don C, all of Kanye's mans that were doing like the sick designs for him.
Yeah.
You know, so
No, what you're gonna do? Slide, right? No, you can't. Like that's where freaking business execs and stuff like that, fashion experts, and you're not gonna go to my crib and freaking put a gun in my face.
Yes, they will.
You know what I'm saying?
Versace got it.
He did get it. Still.
Come on, guys. These guys, it gets real deep. Put some bread on your head, dog.
Then they murk him right on his
Right
lawn
on
or
his
some shit.
Gold doorstep.
Yeah,
Itch him and get-
No, it could
Bought
get
up.
it can get serious because there's a lot of money involved, millions of dollars.
even
hundreds
the
of millions.
Gucci family, they made a whole movie about them too as well.
Yeah.
Virgil just all of a sudden had what? Cancer?
True.
Went to a restaurant one day, boom, eat some food, boom, 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 goes home back.
Yeah, no,
Drop
fam.
dead.
Not only rappers are sliding, fam. I guess everybody's sliding.
But the white people do it sleazy though, dog. They catch you through the chef.
Oh, yeah, poison your food and
They
shit.
catch you through the chef, nigga.
Yeah.
Go through your doctor. It's like,
Doctor or something. Hit him with the needle.
Yeah. Fuck up your credit.
Yeah. Oh, oh my God. That's the worst thing they can damn well do you.
Or just blackball you. Right?
Yeah,
Socially
especially if
kill
you're
you.
black.
Yeah. But listen, man, we went far from this Lil OT topic, but salute to Lil OT. I'm looking forward to the documentary. I'm not hating off the top like I did with the Doobie one. You know what I'm saying?
What are they really gonna I'm not being, don't take me wrong. But the man didn't live too long. You get what I'm saying? How much of a documentary could they really do?
I could do one.
How much of one can really be done?
Okay, but how? Okay, and
What has he
without using
accomplished
his
in the
music, without using his music or street polys, like if you're just gonna like interview his teachers, like what was OT like in school? Like, I feel like that might be the direction they're taking it in. But I'm just speculating, you know. But you have to include the music and the street lore. Like
me personally, if I'm doing one, I'm doing both. Right? I want to get the good side to when it turned into the street side, and then get that.
That's
full
like
story.
doing a documentary on Walter White without talking about his friggin' meth empire. You just go like him being a chemist and a friggin' teacher. Like you got to get the whole picture, man.
That's an L. But listen, R.I.P. to Lil OT. Condolences to his family. We're looking forward to the content. You guys were speaking, or Dusty, you mentioned Virgil, right?
Yeah.
They're selling Off-White in department stores for $63 now.
I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to Grabba, some of the hottest Grabba in the GTA. You can get Grabba shakers as well as hot Grabba leaf in different flavors like red herring and red rose. They got delivery within the GTA and they got some really cool apparel for sale. If you want to get your hands on that Grabba, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
In Costco?
Is it Costco? Let me see if let me pull up this
Costco.
post here, bro.
It's not only Off-White, bro.
So this is courtesy of my mixtapes, right? It was Costco. Yeah, you're right. It was Costco. So Off-White hoodies are now being sold at select Costco warehouses across Canada.
Yeah.
Costco's revealed that their social media, that their first streetwear approved item is wholesalers lineup is the hooded sweaters featuring classic Off-White branding.
Virgil.
Right? While similar sweatshirts typically retail for $795 USD, Costco's version of an MSRP
has an MSRP.
has an what is? I need to find out what that is.
No.
Right? Of $85 or about $63 USD. So they're going to be about $85 over here.
Virgil is rolling in his grave right now.
I guess.
I don't think so.
He's rolling in his grave.
Not because
he wouldn't want it to be he would rather it in Walmart if that had been the case.
Why is it in any freaking
because
whatchamacallit?
Because
department store.
Because the people who took over his clothing line now that he's dead, right, are buying cheaper goddamn material.
It was always cheap material, bro.
I hear you, but he has no say in it. Okay, when he had it then, he had no say. He had more say in it when he was alive to say, okay, we're using cheap material now because we're not that rich, but then we're going to get bigger and now it's going to be better material, right? He doesn't have a say right now to say, I don't want it in Costco. It's his people. It's the state.
The thing is, okay,
they're running out of money.
With Off-White, Pyrex, like, remember like in the SoundCloud era, all those like those Kanye-esque fashion brands that were popping or whatever, and they were going for all these crazy prices or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of them like got exposed for using like Gildan shirts and all this stuff. And, like,
Supreme.
But basically what they were doing was they were just building the hype using like certain artists or whatever, cashing out and then making a next brand. So even by the time Virgil got to where was he at? Louis Vuitton?
Louis.
Yeah.
He was done with the Off-White. He was done with the Off-White thing. You know,
I love the Off-White
Yeah,
shoes.
that was the only thing that was still going. You know, but the clothing
Off-White shoes, right?
Yeah, but I would feel crazy if I spent $795 back in the days, and now I can see it at Costco for $65 or $85, fam.
You know what?
Same sweater.
You know what I want to say though? It's about time they make urban clothing a little more cheaper now.
Yeah, $795 for a sweater is crazy.
That
Like,
you're gonna
how did they
wear,
get away with it?
right? I'm being real. Because back in the day, you had places like Stitches that had not Exco, but what was the other brand?
Mecca?
No.
Echo Unlimited?
No, they had Exhaust.
Exhaust.
They had Paco. They had South Pole. Okay? These were considered hip hop clothing, okay?
Yeah.
It was cheaper to buy it then.
No. If you're wearing South Pole, low key, you're a waste man because you don't have the hill figure.
Right? But now look what
I'm
South
glad you
Pole
brought that
is. Now look what you'd wear a South Pole jacket now?
Hell
Or
no, I
North
wouldn't
Face?
wear it back then. I didn't want to be known as a waste man.
Yeah, but some people wear South Pole now. Like it's as if
Because there's nostalgia's in it now. But back then, it meant that you couldn't afford the one that it kind of mimics.
There's a difference between there was cheap hip hop clothing and then there was the fashion hip hop clothing.
And
You have to go
sorry,
to the
sorry
Bay.
to interrupt you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
reason I played that X-Files sound is because when you said Stitches, that's like a X-Files thing, fam. Like, mans can't know that you're in Stitches shopping, bro. You're a brokey.
Exactly. But that was hip hop clothing. That's where you could go and get cheap hip hop clothing in a sense, right?
Right? I'm going to pull it up on the screen. South Pole jacket. Bong.
Back in the day. SP.
Right? Looking like a hill figure.
I look at a hill figure.
Okay, as a man that be buying clothes and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, right now, okay, two things fucked up the whole market. Shout out to Casper and 100 Band Plan.
Mm-hmm.
Sheen, Fashion Nova, all those like fast fashion brands.
Yes.
Where you could buy, shorties are buying whole outfits for $20 and they're looking bad. Going viral on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that plus like people aren't going to the malls and stuff that much anymore. Yo, I've been going to Tommy Hilfiger at friggin' Dufferin Mall.
Yeah.
Yo, these niggas have 70% off.
Really?
Plus 15%. And then if you give them an email, you get additional bro.
So you get to take for that $5.
It's like they're paying you to take the shirt.
Yo,
brother, I might have to cut this out the content, fam.
Bro, yeah, even you're bleeping.
No, you're giving off the sauce, bro.
Yo, dog.
Holy.
I'm buying. It's like, regular price $100. It's like $15. Yo, I've been going crazy, bro.
I'm pulling up, bro.
I've been going crazy, dog.
Yeah, yo, I have to pull up quick, fam, because you just gave out the secret.
The malls are in like shambles right now because like beer places are just like they're letting go of their employees, wholesale everything. Like it's crazy.
It costs more to keep the rent up for a place like that than like people who are selling it online.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the fact that they're selling it for 100 usually, and they're able to sell it for 15 and still make a profit
shows you.
Crazy.
Wow.
It shows you,
fam.
Crazy.
No, bro. Like it's actually it's mind boggling because as for hip hop clothing, a lot of that shit don't last, fam.
That too.
When's the last time you guys put on some shady clothing or No Limit? This is before y'all time, even, right?
But I take it as if you know how to dress, you know how to dress. You don't need Off-White. You don't need these big brands.
I never bought it. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need these big brands to make you. So would you buy an Off-White right now if you go to Costco and see it?
Because now I'm a waste man if I wear it because it's available at Costco. It's all over online. We're
That's
talking about on
crazy.
hip hop.
Nah,
That's crazy.
Yo, I
If
seen
someone
a-
says say that to someone, they need a box.
Yo, I seen a Vetmont's sweater in Winners the other
Winners,
day.
buy it.
For like 50 bucks. I bought that
Buy
shit,
that, bro.
And I'm like, yo, I know like Vetmont's is not that popular anymore.
I don't give a shit.
Literally, bro. It's
That's
so
like
fun.
wearing V-Lone now.
No, literally, bro. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
Like, why you got that big V on your back? What do you think? It's 2019, brother? Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but when you pull it out as a vintage, you can't tell me nothing. I still have it.
it depends on how long. You might have to wait like 10 years before you could pull it back out and be like, yo, it's vintage. If it's like 2 years ago, it's like, fam, like go get some new clothes.
And certain brands,
Yeah.
because it like you're right, the V,
Yeah.
because it kind of sticks out too much. Like I was thinking of the G Unit clothing.
Yeah.
Unit fell
You know,
off.
I remember there was a summer where every man was wearing those marinas.
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
But if you try, like, if a man tried to pop out this summer in the G Unit marina, dog,
Bro,
and
you
the
be
G
like,
Unit
what
kicks.
time traveling shit you come out? What time machine you came out of, nigga?
Who let Unc into the jam?
Let him in the, with a durag to the side and shit.
That nigga was in jail for 25
Like,
years.
years already.
Straight up.
He was in there before you were born,
I
nigga. He went in there just as that thing came, at the day the shit came out.
That's wow, 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 wow.
He went to jail.
No, straight
That
up. Okay, so let's do this before we get off of this segment, our hip hop fashion segment, we'll call this. Give me some brands that were on fire and they fell off. I'll start. Woo Wear.
Woo-wear.
Woo Wear at one point in time, even though the logo is the most iconic logo in hip hop, so people still buy their merchandise. There's a difference between your merchandise and your clothing line that you popped off with. People still go buy your t-shirt that has your band name on it in front of it. But as far as the hoodies that you were making or the state property that had the extra pockets, like you might have paid high dollar for it at the time. And now that's just vintage clothing that's just sitting in your closet. So I say Woo Wear.
For me, the only one that I would always rock is Echo. Is that what it's called?
Okay.
Echo, Mark
And I remember
Echo.
I used to go to Warden Power Center. That mall doesn't even exist anymore. And like, I would always have the hoodies.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like I'm down. You know what I'm
This
saying? I'm
will
like,
never end.
Yeah, like yo, they have so much unlimited. I can rock any of their hoodies, and then I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. Like all of a sudden, man just like stopped wearing.
No, fam, it's crazy with Echo because Echo got so big that the man had a whole festival.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
wow.
an Echo Fest here
That's
in
it. Yeah, in
Toronto.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I
Drake,
went to it.
Kanye West,
I went to it.
Nas.
I went to that. I had a sick ass LRG
Also,
jacket.
that wasn't that long ago.
I had an LRG jacket because LRG was a runoff of Echo.
LRG was so fire.
That's
I
crazy.
know.
What?
LRG.
With the red, gold, and green? Oh
the
my
LRG
God.
Rastaman jacket. I had
Oh
that
no, I
too.
gotta pull it up now, fam. Hold on. And just to give you guys some context to the Echo
LRG.
Fest.
Yeah.
Bro, that was a goated event. That was the thing that sparked the Bohemian Bucket thing.
Yeah.
Because most Def performed at that.
Yeah.
It was a 3-day event or 3
Yep.
days. Kanye, I watched Nas perform.
Yep.
I watched Busta Rhymes perform.
performed.
That's
Drake
crazy.
performed there. Everybody performed, bro. It was insane.
So what happened to them?
I don't
Echo Fest.
know, bro.
Bro,
They just
got
sold it?
There was 2 white guys, right? That owned it? I think.
I know Mark Echo is the white guy who the face of it, but I don't know how many
They
other
probably
people
have
are
to sell
behind
it.
it.
You know what it
It was
was?
probably losing too much money after a while.
The black people weren't wearing it as much anymore. It became more of a skater. It was naturally a skater line.
Uh-huh.
A lot of that stuff came from skater stuff.
Skater stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So, and I used to wear it because I'm a skater, right?
Why do you
So-
think like urban brands are like trendy, and then these white fashion brands are able to like have longevity?
Because they use black people as their models.
But the
Not
urban
their
brands
models.
can do this.
Not
The
as
urban
their
brands can do the
models,
same
but
thing.
the black people are the biggest consumers. We wear it.
Yeah.
I took Tommy Hilfiger jackets and made them look cool, my nigga.
Well, listen, remember who
The
made it popular for us?
Wu-Tang.
No. Grand Poobah.
Grand Poobah. Not only that, Nas, Nautica,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And these guys
Columbia.
they're mentioning
jackets.
it in their raps too, right?
Yeah.
But
You
how
know what I'm
come
saying?
those brands like come and go? Like the black community will just be done with it, whereas like Tommy Hilfiger, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, like
Hold
those
on.
are able to sustain.
I watched a YouTube video the other day on Polo Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Them niggas, they were on some off-white shit where I guess one of the founders passed away, so the guy that took it over, he was on some to make more money, like he wanted to scale up because like polo used to be like more exclusive, more
For golf.
luxurious.
It's a golf wear.
He started putting it in pure department stores and stuff, and that kind of killed, I guess, the brand. So like polo was like literally like about to be bankrupt or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they got a new CEO who brought it back to exclusive. He started doing more like artists only, like drops and stuff, and then he kind of brought polo
Like
back.
Young Dro.
So I feel like with black brands, urban brands, one, niggas are trendy. We only like to wear what's trending.
Okay.
And black brands, they focus, I like the
white brands, they focus on black people.
Now,
But so do black brands.
I was gonna say black brands.
Fubu is one of the biggest ones, but they fell off.
Yeah.
Black brands, they don't focus on like lifestyle. They focus on what's happening right now, you know? Because like with most of these brands, like you could get timeless pieces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, what's trending right now instead of this like.
Yeah. People asked me the other day, are you guys sponsored by Tommy Hilfiger? Because we were both wearing Tommy on one show, right? Because you wear a lot of Tommy Hilfiger, right?
But he just told you to wear the sauce. How the sauce? How to
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
sauce.
yeah. But like,
you gotta blank that out for real.
But my point is, I have old shit in my closet, and I can still pull those ones out, and they're still fly.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it, and maybe the reason, the longevity, because like what you just mentioned, these are timeless pieces, fam.
Yeah.
Even Nike. Like Nike is never, I don't think, gonna go out of style or Adidas. Like,
fam, I could go into my closet. All my Adidas suits that you ever see me rocking on the podcast, they're not new, fam.
No.
They're old Adidas suits, but the new ones look exactly the same, fam.
Yeah.
So it's like I could have bought it yesterday.
Only
for all
thing
you
that'll
know.
play out is a tech, a Nike tech.
Maybe not,
Well, I'm not wearing a Nike tech now. I'm not doing that.
because everybody's wearing it. But like 10 years from now, you could still maybe wear a Nike tech suit, and people won't be like, "Yo, you're trying to be like 2019." Fam.
Or no, I remember that in 2019. Yo, you still have one of those? Holy.
But it's Nike.
And in the
You know what I'm
fashion,
saying?
Remember Pony?
Pony was one of the ones that are
Shoes.
the bigger ones that fell off, but they were more a boxing brand. That kind of try to get out to the masses.
Massive.
What are you gonna say?
and in the fashion industry, like to get links with these merchandisers or whatever, like it's mad if you're not locked in with them, it's mad expensive to get the good fabrics and stuff. So I feel like these black owned brand, there's much more barriers, you know, that they have to go through. So to maintain a profitable business while also having to jump through these hoops all the time, like that's what Kanye was crying about.
Yeah, but Kanye could have just got on a flipping plane and went to India.
Nah, but he was saying that like
Bangladesh and found 2 factories and that was it. Boom.
like he's saying like I want to give my people like quality stuff,
Yeah,
but these white fashion, they don't give a fuck that I'm Kanye West.
they're
like,
gatekeeping.
literally.
Yeah, but he wasn't smart because they're the same ones going to these India and where the fabric is cheap and buying it up.
Yeah, that's true.
How hard was it? Americans, they don't see further past than America.
Because China
Let's just be
even
real sometimes.
Yeah.
there's certain
Let's be real,
designers in China, they went viral because they exposed like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Dolce.
Yeah.
All those bags you guys are buying, they're getting it here.
We made them.
We
The
made
same
them.
factory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The same thing with Nike.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Everybody found out years ago that the flexes, they take over the factory, or Nike uses their factory, then they leave and they just keep all the patents. You
And that's it.
know what I'm saying? Your Jordan might be a little bit off, but like, yo, it's quality's
Same.
still good.
I want Natural to say the brand, because remember you asked like what brand fell off, and then I want to say something. So I said Echo, you said LRG,
Fubu?
or you
No,
say
I said Fubu.
Fubu.
I meant to say Fubu, but I was just
Yeah,
saying.
no, Fubu definitely fell off.
Yeah.
The homie, he's still doing his thing, but like the rest of those guys, they're all gone.
Yeah, Fubu.
Yeah.
I do have some Fubu.
Rockaware.
Rockaware.
Oh, man.
Jay-Z's still around, but Rockaware's
Sean
gone.
John.
Yeah.
Sean John, I was gonna say too.
Sean John took a super hit. Yeah.
What I was gonna say is what happened to Roots. Like I
The
feel like
Roots-
man, them were rocking Roots. Like everyone was rocking Roots at one point,
Roots
and now
will always
I
be
don't see
around.
that salt and pepper Roots
No,
anymore.
it's funny you asked that, bro. I just seen on CP24 they're filing for a bankruptcy. They're filing for a loan.
What?
Wow,
Yeah,
It
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense. I actually went into a Roots the other day and it was like, I seen like a tumbleweed pass. I'm like, yo, I remember I'm like, yo, I remember when everybody used to have the root socks. Like, you weren't a guy unless like if a shorty could come over and she needs socks, you have to give her the root socks or she's not a guy. And now like, and I remember OVO would have the collabs with the varsity jackets
Sick
and stuff.
collabs,
And when people would come from other countries, they would go to Roots. That was like
Canadian
the
thing.
Canadian brand.
Yeah. No, it goes back to what Nacho was saying, right? With these retail stores taking such a hit.
Yeah.
Roots, they're barely hanging on by a string right now. Fam.
Wow. We got to keep Roots alive.
Yeah,
low
we
key.
might not see Roots into 2027, to be honest, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We lost
Somebody
the
needs to
Bay.
get, you know
Hudson's
what?
Bay.
Drake might go in there and buy it up. If he's smart to buy that up and revamp it. Make it
Low
over.
key, OVO ain't doing that crazy neither.
Nah.
Like, people, I still see it around, but I see it, and listen, with all due respect, okay, man, them just chill. I see it more on creators than I just see it on the regular folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So what are you saying? Like people aren't really into big names right now?
I think it's the price, fam, where these days where like mans are not spending $700 on a hoodie, even $400 on a hoodie, bro. I can't do it, bro. I gotta eat. I gotta get my loud.
And we know how much it costs to make those hoodies. And we're like, this is
Yes.
outrageous.
that
bro.
and like man's well right now the people like the fashion people they're on like some high fashion like they want the Rick Owens, they want like the Dolce, they want like certain pieces, you know,
pieces.
rather than like Drake stuff, even Yeezys. I'm not seeing like the Yeezy, even like Yeezy clothing as much as I used to.
This shit fell off.
But what Kanye is doing that is kind of working is like he's making it affordable. Like he has
Yeah.
$20 pieces that you could buy.
Yeah.
If you make it affordable, I think people will like go back to buying clothes.
Exactly.
Like, at a certain
Yes.
level.
Put that shit at $40, $20. Like, bro, it's encouraging me. Like, when I try to post anything, I can't just say, oh, it's $20, $40. Like, one, it costs a little bit more to make sometimes if you want to get good quality. But, like, I'm fucking up the market. So that's for them, right?
Yeah, salute.
But, like, I can't offer a hoodie for $50. I would love to, but hoodies on average are like $250.
I think the
That's
only
crazy.
companies that can offer those low prices have the infrastructure.
Mm.
Whereas I think OVO, to an extent, is probably a little more independent than like an H&M or something.
But fam, the average price of a hoodie being $250 for any brand that you like is crazy. And up. I'm talking about $250 and up.
But the thing is, like, because Mandem aren't, like, we don't have factories to create it. So to make a deal with the factory, like, the factory is going to add a surcharge on
Yeah,
you.
bro.
Because they know you can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
So you have to work with us. And then, like, so even Kanye was complaining where, like, he wanted it to be at a certain price point, but because he didn't have the resources to make it himself, he had to sell the Yeezys for $3.
Yeah.
You know?
Straight up.
And
But
don't
yeah,
do it.
salute to all the fashionistas out there. I think this is the first time we got into a hip hop fashion conversation
Mad.
ever. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to skip this music segment, unfortunately. But it was like old school shit, right?
Why?
Because we're running on time. Man.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about this whole Dubai expats? So you guys know what an expat is? Maybe Zara might.
Someone who used to live in a different country and then just relocates, but it's usually like a Western country.
Yeah, like England, Canada, America.
Is expat like short for expatriate?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Right? So like I don't like the way that they bang me in the head with taxes. It's basically like tax evasion in a way, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Dubai, I don't have to pay taxes, I can be rich over there. And I, basically kind of I don't like America sentiment or Canada or the West. But now shit gets crazy.
And they want to forward back.
Pull up, come get me, fam. Like you ain't gonna come get me. So I'm gonna play a quick video courtesy of Abba and Preach. I'm just gonna play the beginning of it because it's
So you know how like the world
a little bit of a longer video. Okay, but they speak about these expats in the beginning, right? I found it very interesting.
Okay. So you know how like the world's on fire? I feel like this year, I mean, every year feels like it gets exponentially worse than last year.
We love hip hop.
Am I tripping? So with everything happening in the Middle East, one thing that fascinates me is you know how they're trying to get a lot of people out. Are you familiar with the term expats?
Yes.
So these are immigrants from like oftentimes wealthier countries who go to poorer countries either for like tax purposes, quality of life purposes. You can pick your choice. There's a bunch of expats who are stuck in the Middle East. In some situations and in many situations, like they're not paying taxes back home.
No.
Okay? Now the UK government is mobilizing to get these people out of their situation. And in my head, I'm thinking, how the fuck are these people not going to pay taxes? Not going to be financially involved in my country. They go and they run away with their wealth to be able to avoid taxes, but our military that we fund is going to go over there to save them.
And it just looks bad because these people, even though they're not paying their taxes, they're still part of the country, and it looks bad. It's a PR thing. Oh, those people, they're still our people.
Facts.
All right. And salute to Preach. Go check out the Preach interview available on the channel right now. But he continues to say, like, he gives an opposing view, but he also agrees with ABBA. What do y'all think? Are they cooking right there? Like, should we just leave them, fam? Like, you guys didn't want to be a part of our country anyway. You wanted to avoid paying taxes over here. Like, go on easy. Just stay over there, fam. You were cool.
I disagree with them. I think it's fake outrage. Like, I don't think they actually care. Like, oh, my taxpayer dollars are funding you. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you didn't relinquish your citizenship or your passport to that country, they still contributed to that country throughout their whole life. It's not like, oh, just because they didn't pay taxes for the last 2 years they were living in Dubai, like they didn't do a lot while they were in the country.
You're saying 2 years. This man's been gone to Dubai for like 10 years, bro.
At the end of the day, like when you are a citizen of a country, like the country owes you something too. It's not like you just owe the country. It's like a mutual contract, you know?
Yeah, but you told us to go fuck ourselves, bro. I don't like the way that you guys operate, and I'm trying to hold on to my money, so I'm moving over here and I'm gonna go shit on
but
bitches.
you didn't fully relinquish your citizenship. If you did that, then I'm like, okay, don't save them. But it's like, bro, you still hold your passport. It's still valid. They're doing them a favor, by the way, the country that's saving them as well.
Yes.
So it's righteous in some ways.
There are people that are dual citizens. They have like triple passports and stuff. So I feel like, oh, just because I agree with Zari, because you spent the past few years in like another land, like, oh, we don't rate you no more. Like, yeah, you're forward back home, but
stay there.
But I'm gonna beat you on the head as soon as you forward over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need those taxes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that if something happened to me, right, like, because I'm a Turkish citizen, Turkey might like save me, but then as soon as I'm there, I gotta go to the military, you know? So like, it's a balance, you know? Like, okay, I owe you guys. Like,
as soon as you get back to Turkey, they'll be like, here's your gun. Go do some trading, motherfucker.
Yep.
You're welcome.
It's like, yo, I just came back from a war.
No, it's real shit, fam. Like, I don't know. I kind of agree, but just to be on the opposing side for a second, you tell me, I know I owe you. You still got your passport. You're still a citizen, technically. But you told me to go fuck myself. So why should I be loyal to you, fam? Like, I was loyal to you until you told me, fuck you, I'm going to this other country.
But freedom of mobility is a basic human right.
Yeah.
Like, throughout every country. So it's like, you're allowed to travel. You're allowed to leave your country. You're allowed to have an opinion that disagrees with your country, but you still belong to that country as a citizen in a lot of ways. Especially in a monarchy type of country like UK, where like you're literally subjects of the monarchy. So it's like, in a sense, like the king owns you.
America's not playing that shit though, because if I was to continue this video and anybody who wants to go check out this video, go check out ABBA and Preach.
Trump's not sending for them.
No, you still got to pay taxes if you're American. You know what I'm saying?
Pay your taxes.
You still got to pay your taxes, bro. I don't care where you moved.
It's just like
brother.
It's just like a lot of Canadians. They have to come back every 6 months so you could have your health care.
See all of that.
But what's different is that Canada, we are literally property of the royal family. In America, it's a republic. So it's like, if you move and you don't pay your taxes, like, you're going to get in trouble.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In America, you could live in another country, but like, you still have to file taxes in America if you want to keep your citizenship.
And a lot of these people that do these tax breaks and stuff, it's not for everything. It's just for the major stuff. They still have taxes they are paying in America, but it's just like the bare minimum that they have to pay to, like, maintain their citizenship or their sovereignty, whatever. And then like, yeah, but the major stuff that I'm going to get beat down for, we're doing that in Puerto Rico. We're doing that in Dubai. We're doing that elsewhere.
Yeah, so now that you're home, I saved you from this country because all of a sudden missiles started freaking flying from the sky. Ante up, brother.
But that wasn't an American company. That was a Puerto Rican company. So you don't have to worry about that.
Ante up, bro. You're American. Listen, I ain't mad at some of the American philosophies because, like what you're saying, like, if you want to keep your American citizenship, send me some bread, fam. You know what I'm saying? And now when shit goes down in whatever country you're gone
Come
to,
on.
I got you, fam.
Yeah.
Go to the embassy, we'll get you right away.
If I'm paying my bare minimum taxes,
Mm.
and like, okay, you may know I have businesses in other places,
Yeah.
but I'm covered legally.
Mhm.
Shouldn't y'all still drop for me, even though y'all know that like I'm skating?
When's the last time you paid some taxes to us?
I paid the bare minimum every year.
If you're paying the bare minimum, then cool.
Yeah.
But if you're doing evasion, like I'm just going so I don't have to pay no taxes, I'm just going to this other place and I'm not giving back to the country I came from and then expect loyalty, bro.
Or
Kick rocks.
but that might happen. They'll get you from that country, and then they'll be like, "By the way, you owe us like $300,000 in unpaid taxes."
Thank you.
You know, and that's fair in some ways.
I'm not mad at that, fam. Maybe people might call me a capitalist or I don't know what to call me, but I'm not mad at that, fam. Like you can't just be like, "Fuck me." I like this other country. I'm gonna go get all the perks and benefits of them and not come back here until whenever I feel like it, and then save me.
But it's different. It's like, how do I explain? Because like the monarchy thing, you literally have to think like, yo, that's my property over there. That's literally the king's property. Like we're subjects of the king. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they'll take you back, even though you haven't paid tax, whatever. Like you're still like a part of my empire.
I would say wait in line, fam.
Okay, maybe parents will be able to relate to this. Sometimes it's gonna be like, you know what, mom and dad? I'm in my 20s now, independence. Fuck you, I'm leaving. I don't like the fact I have to come back at 10 p.m.
Fuck you, mom.
Go out into the world, you know what I mean? Things are going bad. You know, you tap in with your parents, da-da-da. But then as life happens, that you lose your job, this happen, da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. If your youth comes back, are you gonna be like, oh, you said fuck me, da-da-da, so I'm never gonna let you back in the crib? Or
some parents do.
Yeah.
Some parents, especially white parents, bro. They kick their kids out, bro.
Yeah. Or if you get locked up.
Nah, white parents will grant their kids bail.
I've seen white parents
like trailer trash.
I've
or
seen
rich
white
ones?
kids get kicked out and become bums.
Yeah, I've seen black parents too. Where
Black
like,
parents too. Yeah.
Even the smallest thing where, oh, made a deal with that you then no more.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, low-key, that's bad parenting. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to diss any of the ones who might be watching, but like if you're so quick to kick out your youth, fam, like
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, fam, like you push that out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like you nutted to get that kid out here in the world, bro. Like keep them safe. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so interesting because there's such a contrast in culture. Like in my culture, both the Syrian and Turkish culture, like you're allowed to stay with your parents until you're married. And that could be when you're 35, 40. And it's like kicking your kids out is almost like they don't want that.
It's haram.
But it's
Yeah.
opposite in like white culture, or like certain black cultures where it's like, as soon as you turn 18, get out of my house.
Yeah. But a lot of
Why
black
is
kids
that,
are
though?
ready to get out the house. Let's just be real.
Like they want to leave.
They're like a lot of, like I'm being real. A lot of some black, well, back in my day, a lot of them left home early.
Even though they had the option to stay.
Yeah.
So it's more of like they want the independence.
Yeah, they like some like some, Jamaican moms, some Jamaican moms or Caribbean moms be like, you can't bring that girl into my house.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my own shit.
So
More
now
times,
you're-
like, I wanna
now
bring
you're
girls over.
16, 17. You're trying to look cool. Yo, all of a sudden you find yourself on Lakeshore with an apartment for $5 bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Good old days.
Yeah, good old days for sure.
Good old days. I don't think
$5
that-
is crazy.
I don't think niggas could do that now, right?
No, but mans will try to pull it off, fam. Just link up with the two of them, the man them, and get an apartment somewhere and be like, yo,
Yeah, so
now we can do whatever we want.
because a lot of guys are having that problem, right? They're at home, single mom. They don't want this girl in their house. So mans leave home early, dog.
It's a leave home. Yeah, like I willingly left. But more times the parents be like, oh, well, if you don't like it, just leave then.
Yeah.
And they'd be like impossible rules for like a young man to adhere to, you know?
But that does curve you as a man, bro. Like if there's in times I'm like in my head like, yo, damn, if I just listened to my mom, I'd be a better nigga.
Yeah.
I'd be a rich nigga right now.
But it helps you develop survival skills. I think living alone, like I've moved out and moved back in multiple times.
I
and
never
it's like
I could never do that. After now that I've been out, I've had to stay out.
But like, imagine if you're able to like take 10 years at your Duke's crib and just like stack. Because a lot of the times, even like certain African households, like Indian households, you stay until you make enough to buy your house, and then you leave.
Leave, yeah.
You know?
And now I can go to your house. You can come back to my house. Like we have multiple houses, fam.
Exactly.
Like we're building communities.
Not like, oh, you're 18, go out there and you go pay someone else's mortgage.
Yeah. Go find yourself a job if you don't want to live. You don't want to go to school.
And I think black people, getting back to what we were saying in the beginning, that get out of the house by 18, systemic.
16.
We learned it from white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we learned it when we came down here to North America, as far as the Caribbean parents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were moving like that when they were back home.
Nope.
But as soon as they get to Canada, oh, you're 18, get out my house.
Where
you learn that from?
White people were already doing it.
Exactly.
Well, white people do it in a different way. Like they'll be like, okay, they'll send their kids to a university out of town. Now the kid's living on res that they're paying for. You're paying for the kid's rent.
Yeah.
Whereas like you guys are doing it, but the kid's paying the rent by himself.
We're done with you. I can only afford myself, little nigga.
But that's I feel like where our parents learned it from. They're like, that's what we do in North America, or that's what they do in North America. Kids are out by 18. What are you doing here? Freaking my co-worker's kid had his own place since he was 18. Why are you still here?
Yeah.
You know
But Johnny could have been a dickhead to his mom, though.
Yeah.
Johnny could have been a piece of shit. Let's be real.
Yes,
some of these white kids be pieces of shits, and their parents can't, get police coming to their doors and all that shit. Too,
yes,
where they got to be like, Johnny, you're out of here. Johnny's a bum now on Young Street.
But there's also a culture, and I'm not saying all whites because Zara's white, but he's like
no, he's not
Syrian and Turkish, right? So there's a cultural difference. But like I'm talking about like the Canadian or Anglo-Saxon or whatever type white. Like that's a cultural thing, maybe.
That and like what Zara was saying is right. We're in the sense of like they'll kick you out, but they'll pay for your first 6 months of rent.
Yes.
So you could like acclimate. They'll pay for your first year.
If you're ever down bad, you can message them. They'll send you money.
Exactly.
Wow, you guys are privileged still.
No, I've met a few of them.
Yeah,
I didn't used to be my customers, but still.
That's privilege. That's
daddy's money.
Fuck.
I couldn't have those words. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Get out of 18, but I'm gonna still hold you down.
But what I find more times when anyone wants to move out at 18 or like young, as soon as they finish high school, it's either because like they want to smash girls or they want to do drugs, whether it's ball up or like they want the freedom to be able to ball up and their parents aren't nagging them or whatever. Like I feel like a big percentage of it boils down to that low key.
For me, like I went to a university, but I lived on res.
Holy.
So like when I left the university, I'm like, okay, I already had the experience of not living with my parents. So I'm like, do I want to go back to the crib? So I didn't go back. I'm like, let me just keep the independence going. You know?
You guys said, thank you, OSAP money.
Thank you, OSAP money. Is
not
crazy.
OSAP's fault because they didn't even cover the residence. I had to do with that myself.
Damn, bro. And then homie got away with buying watches and perfumes and shit. Anyhow, listen, man. Salute to, what were we even talking about? Oh, the Dubai expats, right?
Yeah, but that didn't.
Yeah, but all of you guys out there, man, you could stay where you're at, in Friday's opinion, but the panel feels differently, man. Let's pack it up here for the roads. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.